reality as we go live with session 42, the 19th seal. As would somebody like to recap us to the events of technically 2 weeks ago, because we didn't play last week because I had a graduation.
Congratulations on graduating.
What's up?
Yeah.
Nothing, forget it.
Would you say congratulations on Grog beat you to death?
Bro, you're streaming.
Whoa, we're streaming
In D&D. I'll beat you to death in D&D.
Hammers.
It was so aggressive to Robert, too.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah.
He's
Taste
just
be
your
nice
friend.
to
He's
Tristan
just
die.
your friend. He's trying to say nice things to you.
Oh, the Miku track.
Alright.
True.
Last time on Rebirth of the End, the party had just gotten done with fighting Barnabas and had to fight after having fought Barnabas and sworn all of our oaths. The party had found themselves found themselves with a whole bunch of gold, kind of not, and with a whole bunch of gold. So some of us stole some of it, some of us stole other things. And one thing that was stolen was a bag that had like really sharp string that Garrus eventually opened, sticked his head in using the conundrum spectacles. Was able to find a strange little crown thingy that had celestial writing on it, and Amari gave it to Amari, who once worn, saw got some strange signs from angels, but they weren't able to really talk to her too much because we were in the hells. So we put that one up for later for when we were out of the hells. As after that, Robert Vanitas got called by Mari's father, who was being kind of rude, really. Who was trying to steal? Who was basically saying, "Yeah, this shit's all mine." Even the staff. Goodbye, Chris. Finally, thank gods.
Tristan, it was Tristan, by the way. Not
It was
Vanitas.
Tristan, not Vanitas.
Yeah, same fucking difference.
Same character. Same character.
But we decided to. But after that, we were like, no, we're not gonna do this. Fuck you. But a guy came in to collect the gold, and we were like, and everyone hid. Most people hid. And he sucked up the gold as he was for Mari's father to collect it, surely. And we didn't check because we never do. But after we did that, the party all went down. The party all went back to Amari's father's, but we went out of as we started to exit out, Orphea first got attacked by a lady who was basically grilling her for kind of, doing the things with the plants and making her plant babies. But who cares about her? We're the heroes, not her. So screw her. But she attacked me because she was angry. But as we exited out, we noticed there was a giant axe that was in the middle of Amari's, father's castle. And we were talking to the lady who was kind of peeved at us, so we kind of skedaddled out of there back to Amari's father's place, and we talked for a bit. He was being nice, which was weird because he was really rude to us on the phone. So we examined the thing for a bit longer, talked for a bit, and then he kind of was like, "Wait, where's the gold?" And then it slowly but surely got revealed that, well, Tristan was duped by that one demon lord who was who cured his mummy lord curse, and basically tricked him into basically stealing all of Amari's father's gold and everything else. And that made Amari's father go a bit mad and kind of angry at us, as he basically threatened to murder an entire town of innocent people. And we were like, no, you're not going to do that. So we stole his orb, his crescent orb thingy, and Fia kind of put him in a cage as we teleported away. Though not all the party was really happy with what we did there and how that kind of ended up. But once we arrived back at the surf, when we escaped thanks to the help of our demon friend from, like, literally 40 sessions back. But we arrived back at town where we arrived in a bakery where Thea stole some cookies from an innocent child, and we all skedaddled out of there. But as we kind of looked around, we realized we've been gone for. We realized that it was kind of weird. There's no fighting going on. So we headed towards the gate, headed towards the castle because what if they lost? And we don't know how long we were gone because of the weird angel room place. So as we arrived to the castle, we got in, and we saw this weird halfling dude riding on two guys who were like in donkey costume, calling them slaves. Matthias disintegrated the guy because fuck slavers. And we continued onwards as we saw this big. I don't remember his name, but it was a funny name. It was
Fat butt.
Fat butt.
Yes, Fat Guts. Underling.
Right-hand man.
Yeah, the right-hand man of Fat Butt. He basically was like, I want more slaves, blah, 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 blah. But we intimidated him because we don't like slavers, fuck slavers, and we
He wanted to know where his son was.
Yeah, we wanted to know where his son was, and you know what? His son was ashes on the wind, quite literally. As we intimidated him very thoroughly and got his ass out of there, we talked to the king for a bit, who basically was just kind of telling us about what happened, how they had to use the halfling slavers for help, but they wanted more than just gold and stuff. They wanted slaves, but obviously the king would not. The king didn't want to do that. Good king. But eventually we kind of talked for a bit, and we had to leave. We have to leave and find the second piece. But before we do truly exit, we have the king wants to basically talk to us afterwards before we leave. But we went back to our friend in the extra-dimensional space to basically kind of tell them what happened, and we kind of explained a bit about what happened. We started to explain a bit about what happened, but then we kind of wanted to, have a group huddle, so we had a group huddle. And as we were having the group huddle, kind of deciding on what to do, Matthias had a eureka moment and kind of realized that was the that the crescent moon we had was the lost relic of Zestrios. It was a fragment of the lost relic of Zestrios. And but it was also cursed, and whoever used it would be trapped in the thing as well. After realizing that, and realizing, oh wow, we just stopped Amar's father from being trapped in a thing for a while, the party had a serious discussion about what to do with said orb. Some wanted to save it just in case for the worm that walks, while others wanted to disable it or hide it away. And Matthias had a potentially brilliant idea, to wish for the orb, to use the orb to wish to not be taken by the orb, effectively rendering it useless for the next 200 years, or however long it's muted. And that is where we left off, buffing Matthias as best as we can, as he wished to not be sucked up by the orb. And that is where we left off. He's a BRB. It's just us now.
Oh, it was only us.
We said BRB 1 sec. It's been more than a sec.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my clock went way past that actually.
Fucking hell, dude. This
Can't
guy's always
believe it.
All right, let's run session ourselves.
All right, Chris, you go.
Okay, so Matthias, you're trying to use this.
Is your name
right?
Chris?
Yeah, I wished for Matthias. I wished for Garros to be in the box.
Okay, that's fucked.
I don't want to be in a bomb.
Garros is protesting profusely.
Yeah, but I
but
made the wish.
the grand power of this thing reaches out and grabs Garrus with a big gloved hand.
Oh no, not again!
And
Starts
drags him
strangling him.
into the crystal, and then we see him, and he's in there banging on the glass. Now what?
I pull out my cell phone.
All right, Garrus pulls out his cell phone. It's
I pull up Grubhub.
Nokia. He opens Grubhub app up.
I
You actually have
Grubhub some
Wi-Fi in
Thai
there.
food.
All right, you
Oh.
order some Thai food because you're a little hungry from this big ordeal of being sucked in the crystal.
Yeah.
And
We gotta
a
wish
little
some Thai guy
wizard
into there,
on like a
too.
broom flies by inside the crystal, and he's got
Mhm.
your Thai food, and he's like, that'll be 10 gold.
It's a ripoff.
Yeah,
Yes.
service fees, am I right?
True. The deliverer is holding out his hand for the 10 gold.
I give him a high five.
He stares at his hand motionless after you do
I
this.
said, now that I don't pay you, you're stuck here as my company forever. Now I have a friend
He
in
looks
my
around.
eternal. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks around and realizes he's also stuck in the crystal, and he starts banging on the sides too.
I laugh maniacally as I pull up Grubhub again.
you open the Grubhub again. It says thank you for your order.
I order more Thai food,
You order more Thai food.
and I don't pay this delivery driver again.
A second delivery wizard on a broom flies into the crystal.
I take the bag and I just point at the wall where the first one's banging.
The server looks absolutely horrified as he's realized he's just been baited into a trap. And then he grabs the other server by the neck, and they start whispering at each other, and they keep glancing up at you.
I'm busy. I'm ordering more food.
Okay. As you go to order more food, you realize that these two delivery drivers that you've lured into the crystal have conspired to attack you out of revenge.
I let them
And,
kill me.
Okay.
Death is better than this prison.
You ragdoll in place, and they just kind of confusedly like step over, and then like both like start strangling you. They
What the fuck am I
excited
hearing?
Oh,
so
we were
Yeah,
game.
sorry.
Game.
I
To
see.
watch the VOD.
I apologize about that.
Sort of
No
a,
sweat, no sweat. So
should have had to be there for it.
yeah, Garrus is in the crystal now.
Yeah.
You can take it from here.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's where
I'm
Garros
forcing
belongs.
delivery drivers to also be inside the
Yeah, he keeps
crystal.
ordering Grubhub food and trapping the drivers in the crystal with him.
That's kind of super fucked, actually.
Yeah, it is. That's why they conspired against.
But yes, I apologize. I'm sorry, I had a phone call. As we pick up today, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Where was I? Yes, we ended with Matthias having his idea to do something to the crystal. Fia gave him a bonus to his potential saves, and we will pick up from the heat of it, so to speak. Matthias, crystal in hand, what would you like to do, sir?
Yeah, like I ended session last with, I wish to not be trapped within the crystal.
As you make your wish, the magic swirling upward, blanketing around you, you could feel this pull. Your conflicting wish seemingly going against the nature of this spell, of this magic, as all of a sudden, the world all around you, for everyone in this instance, seems to almost freeze. Can I get a will save from everyone, please? If you have not, you could apply the magmatic amplification impulse effect to everyone, because I think the way that Fia did it would have hit everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Garrus, you don't have to roll because you know you're in the crystal.
Oh yeah, true. With my delivery drivers.
Yeah, with all the delivery drivers.
Nice.
Fia.
Huh? Well, Better than Fia, so
True.
I'll take it.
Everybody except for Fia passes.
No.
I'm gonna be frozen in time. This
Fia, for reference, it was a 28 DC, so you didn't make it with the first one anyway.
Oh, that's fine.
As everybody else is still able to act, you could feel time freeze around you. You hear a loud, booming voice, ancient and cold, that seems divinely ordained. Messing with time again, are we? When will you mortals learn? Was Vanitas not lesson enough? The voice sounds fucking pissed.
So, am I like frozen in time? Can't do anything.
Yes, you are just sort of like watching this happen. You're able to think, but you're unable to move, if that makes sense.
Okay, so can't talk.
No. At the same time, Matthias, as the magics swirl around you. Excuse me. Time frozen. The ghostly image of Zesrios appears before you. As a reminder, this is what he looks like.
Powerful old mage.
He looks so sad.
What's up?
He's so sad.
He's trapped in the crystal, of course he's sad! But he looks towards you all. Goes, you're not the first to attempt to circumvent the magic. But you are certainly brave, because few have managed this. And you see the magic still swirling. You feel different. As before too much time has passed, the moments fading away, you see the crystal grows inert, no longer magical. However, for all of you not frozen in time, you can see as it attempts to pull Matthias in. A shimmering barrier wraps around him, the after effect of the wish, perhaps, keeping him out of the crystal. You see the barrier with hundreds of small hands trying to pull him, grab and rip and tear, all to no avail. And moments later, everything seems calm. However, time has not resumed. All of you standing in this otherworldly absence where nothing passes, you would note it begins to rain inside the building. What's wrong, dog?
Jobin's worried for us.
Golden.
Not much. I'm good, man.
Good luck.
Did someone just turn on a microwave?
No.
I heard a beep. I heard a beep again.
Someone's making microwave popcorn.
Is it something in your house, maybe?
Oh,
I don't know a microwave.
You say you don't have a microwave?
Listen, guys, let's not do this again. Let's not do this.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We just started session.
We can't go down this road again.
We can't.
This is end of session conversation.
You're right. You're right.
Put a pin on it.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, stupid dog's
Hear it
chirping.
again.
You okay?
Somebody's carbon monoxide thing.
He's being poisoned by carbon monoxide.
Everyone just take a deep breath.
Now it is.
Damn.
Damn!
Commitment.
The reverb.
Yeah, I think it's because my mic is like clipped to my desk, so it like shook. So we're all like not stuck in time. Time's stuck, frozen, right? But we can all move.
Yes.
Correct.
What
Correct.
about Fia?
Fia cannot. She is still frozen.
Okay.
Sorry, my
Jack goes
dog's
over
like
and-
choking. I'm trying to see what's wrong. You okay?
I want to tie her. I want to tie her shoelaces together.
I don't think she has shoelaces.
Damn it!
Does
You
he even
install
have
shoelaces
shoes?
on your.
Yeah, I put shoelaces around your ankles and tie.
No, use the universal solvent to just glue her together.
The solvent
Glue
solvent
the
gets
feet to
rid
the
of it.
ground.
Oh,
It's
my
the
bad.
solvent
I,
glue or whatever.
I failed chemistry.
Yeah, you failed your crafting check. Am I right?
Although, you know, I don't have it.
Winks at camera.
No, denied.
All right, fine. If you don't have
But
shoelaces,
yes,
I guess
sorry.
I won't tie
Is
Is
it-
Jobin okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He has to
I
get
ain't
his
worried
water.
about-
He has to get
He's
his
a little
water,
fucking
but he
high.
wants to lay down because I have food and he wants to keep eating my food.
Was
Anyway,
hungry.
yeah, he's always hungry. Anyway,
Feed him.
yes, needs more table food or he will die.
He needs tribute.
Yes, exactly. As this torrential downpour breaks out within the building, yes.
I'm gonna go and pick up Fia.
As you
See
do,
if I see Fia's like
yeah,
frozen.
you're able to pick Fia up. That's fine. As you pick her up, you would see underneath her, the rain begins to pool, forming almost a figure.
Get it.
What's the army tokens? What?
What?
I could make an army. I don't know. I'll
Do
click,
it.
My
I'll
God.
click it after.
Huh?
I don't know. Foundry updates. Very weird. A figure seemingly crafted out of this rainwater dripping as you lift Fia. The figure looks like this. A visage of a young woman made entirely of rain. Standing there, the figure looks towards all of you, holding out both hands. Do any of you speak or understand sign language? I think it's a feat to take it.
I do.
No shot.
Do you have the sign language feat?
Yeah, let me find it.
Wait.
How
That's
did
awesome.
And
So-
I can read lips.
Oh my god.
No, but that's not sign language.
Oh, he's got both.
Oh, you have both! You're a sicko!
Yeah, I have both, motherfucker. Nothing hides from me.
I read the bottom one only. I'm so sorry. You are the big brain. She is making these signs for help, Tristan. She seems very worried about Fia. As she points towards Fia and signs help again, then signs calamity coming. And then
Okay.
betrayal awaits.
I will.
And
Okay, Water Spirit says we need to help Fia. Because calamity and betrayal.
and as you say the word betrayal, oh yes, what's up?
Am I still getting grabbed at by the?
In the moment,
By the-
yes, but they are about to disappear. As
Oh, okay.
Tristan says the word betrayal, the water spirit vanishes. Time resumes, and the inert relic falls to the ground.
Ah, well that worked. Thank the gods for that. Oh, were you
So-
saying something about betrayal, Tristan?
Yeah, something to do with Fia.
Dylan, was I conscious during this, or
You were conscious, as in you could think and you could see that everybody else is able to move, but so you're conscious enough to know that time has frozen, and you could see your friends are unaffected, but you can't move or do anything.
that was really weird. That was rough.
Oh, you're okay?
Yeah, I just couldn't move. I was frozen. I could think. harsh.
I'll place Fia back down on the ground.
But Tristan,
Yes.
what did she say about Calamity? Was it just Calamity or
Help, calamity, betrayal.
don't?
It's you.
Yeah, it is me. Well,
Oh,
not only me, but
Oh, you gonna betray us?
not willingly.
I'll clarify just because, not because Tristan is saying things wrong or anything. She's pointing towards Fia as if Fia needs help, not asking Fia for help.
I got that.
Yeah. Fia is going to. Can she make a lore calamity check to feel how close is it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. As you make a pull, it feels like a flame burning out. You could tell it was moments ago very strong in here, almost close enough to touch, and now it feels so faint and non-existent that you're not sure you can even feel a connection anymore.
So I can't feel a connection to the creature.
Correct.
She kind of
It feels like
touches
it's
her.
just basically like the flame is burnt out.
Can I still do? She like summons a tree. See if it summons.
It does, but it takes longer than usual.
Kind of flexes her hands a bit. This is weird. I feel a connection to it. Calamity. It's waning. I don't know. It was there, but now it's fading. Shakes her head. Not good. Not good.
So should we like book it?
Well, if it was coming here, I would say book it. But if it's not, even if it's just gone, I don't know. I
Well, Tristan said that mysterious water being was saying something
yeah, I
about
don't.
something bad about to happen.
Yeah, I think I need. I guess I need help or something. I don't know how. In what way? Okay. I look to the lady. What's she doing?
New woman, well, she gave you all a chance to talk. She seems to be working on the device, looking for the third relic. Trying
Does she
to
seemingly
pinpoint.
not notice that her tower's filled with rain now?
Oh no! The rain is gone. It only rained when
Okay,
time
just
was frozen.
momentarily.
Yeah.
I see. I see,
It was
I see.
a
Is there actual
what's it
like
called?
sign of rain of like lingering like puddles of water or such inside the building?
No, it looks like
So there's
when
no actual
the
physical evidence of the rain.
exactly.
Well, uh, oh, what are we doing with the dragon egg again? Are we keeping it? Are we showing it?
I
to
don't
her?
remember us coming to a consensus on that.
Yeah, we do need to. Yeah, we kind of got distracted by the rightfully so by the orb.
I mean, is it a problem to carry it with us?
No, I don't think so. Should we show it to her and maybe get some information? She doesn't know anything about it, to maybe so we can get it to hatch or something, or
Sh-
safely
She
hatch.
she is the unofficial sixth member of the party, I feel like.
Sixth.
You mean
Garrus,
seventh?
there's seven. There's six of us right now.
No, she's six, and then Tristan is seven. Because he came in later.
Oh, really?
No, it is
Wouldn't she-
just chronological.
Wouldn't she be fifth?
No, because Ignis.
No, wasn't she here before Matthias?
Oh, true. Yes, sorry. She is the fifth member.
I'm glad you feel like I've been here the whole
Actually, no.
time, Garros.
She's the sixth member, and then Matthias is the seventh member, and then Tristan is the eighth member. Oh no, Tristan is the ninth member. I forgot about Morgraine.
Who the hell is Morgraine?
Am I the first
yes.
member?
Morgraine was.
As you
Good
say
friend of ours.
this, Garrus,
He's somewhere around.
you hear in your mind the voice of the dwarf Morgraine. You hear, Garrus, it has been too long, my friend. I miss you. If you are ever in Calistristos by chance, perhaps we could grab a cup of tea and a bite of scones.
Does it feel like I can reply back?
Yeah, it's sending.
Well, Garrus will reply back. Yes. Maybe when I have day off.
Okay. Garrus never gets a
It's
day
my
off.
friend Morgraine.
Did Garrus say that out
I
loud?
just needed to do that for some reason.
That's our friend. Stop
He's
laughing.
part of the party.
He's in the party.
Yeah. No, I'm. Did we have a debate? Was there a debate about what we're doing with the dragon? Because I feel like keeping the dragon around is fine.
I don't remember
Yeah.
a debate about it.
No, I don't think I remember a bit, but I agree with keeping it. I think it's fine.
Matthias is fully neutral to every idea about the dragon, by the way. Despite the fact that he's the one that's carrying.
What if we made the dragon into a vampire? We had a vampire dragon.
Can dragons turn into vampires?
Only one way to find out.
Yes.
I guess that's
Yes, they
true.
can.
Can vampires turn into dragons?
Also, yes. So vampirism in a pureblood sense isn't a curse or anything. So dragons can definitely become vampires because it's more magical transformation in nature. A vampire dragon sounds fucking sick.
I'm surprised I don't.
It's almost as powerful as a Draco Lich.
I'm
The
more positive the
Dracolich.
Elder Dragon thing.
The Highlander.
A Draco Lich.
No.
Yeah. So. Oh, yeah. Okay. Is everyone okay? Everyone's.
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Garrus.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. What do we do with the inert thing? How long is this going to be inert for?
Maybe we just hand it to
I
her.
believe I
Why
said
don't- do you want
100
to put
years.
it some? Do you want to put it somewhere random and see what happens? Like 200 years.
Yeah, I mean, in 100 years, something's going to happen. Maybe the new heroes will find it.
Might be interesting to do that. I think just leave it somewhere, and sort of anyone who's left, and when it goes inert, can be like, oh, so that's what happened.
Maybe we should
Yeah.
make like a treasure map
Wait.
and bury it somewhere.
What if we just give it back to Amari's dad? Like, oh, sorry.
We used it.
No, we don't even tell him that we used it.
I don't
We
know
just
that he'll
said,
believe us if we tell him like what it does.
Matthias, I
Yeah.
think you could make anybody believe anything. I've seen
Well,
it happen.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Isn't he also immortal? So we just get to use it in 100 years.
Correct.
He'd probably get to use it again. Yeah. If he decided he wanted to. And frankly, it seems like I feel like he's tempted by. He seems like the type, and I mean no offense by this, Amari. He seems like the type who would challenge something like that, being like, "Well, I'm different. I will overcome the magics that will seal me." And I don't want to do that to Amari's father.
He is different, but I appreciate it because you're right.
Yeah, I
Mm.
don't want to. I don't want to hand him the keys to his possible own destruction.
Yeah. So we just give it to the lady? As funny as it would be to just place it in a random location, I don't think that'd be irresponsible.
Mm.
Could we throw it
What?
like into the ocean?
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Have you seen things that come from the ocean
We
sometimes?
fought the sea dragon.
That's the last. That's the last sort of things I want to
Then
have.
what about the other ocean?
That's even scarier. We don't know what's in there.
I don't know. I don't like oceans. Let's just make that clear.
I've got an idea.
Mm.
We
gotta
should
go
give
to
Jack
top
the
of the
relic.
Mountains of Madness. We could give it to me. No.
I just.
If we have to go to the top of the Mountains of Madness, right? Why don't we just leave it up there?
That might be a good idea.
A counterpoint, similar to the ocean thing.
Yeah.
What
there-
about the things up there?
Well, I feel like if someone makes it to the top, they kind of like deserve a little something, right?
What about the actual sea then?
Dylan, is it known that the guy isn't? Is it known that this Serpent King is up there?
No. No,
I
it is
hope
not.
so. He's my.
It's
Wait,
no.
the sovereignty of the Serpent King isn't known to all.
It's fucked up.
None
I
would know
guess
where
the
he
Astral
lives.
Sea- Do we know? I don't think we have a way to get to the Astral Sea.
Why don't we just give it to this lady that is better?
I know it has the word "sea" in it, and
Yeah.
therefore I'm less trusting.
Take an astral boat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it is an actual. Is it an actual sea? I've never seen it before. I guess. What if we just throw it into space between spaces and it? That's equally bad, actually.
No, hold on.
Look, if we're gonna do something irresponsible, can't we do the one that's funniest, which is just finding like a random library and putting it in there?
Yeah, like behind a bookshelf.
Like, if we're gonna do something irresponsible anyway, why don't we just do the one that's gonna make us laugh the most?
Okay,
Yeah,
so hollow out a book, throw it in there, and push it in there.
really funny.
Find a really big library and put it in the book. Yeah.
I mean, there is a greater library.
God, this would be really funny.
What if we just like slip it into someone's pocket in like a city?
Oh, that could be interesting. See where the chain eventually leads it after doing that.
Yeah, who knows where it could go from there?
This is gonna be a really sick adventure in like 100 years.
We could give it to an impoverished child in exchange for his only last remaining gold of his family.
What?
Yeah,
What
then
are
we
we
could- then
talking
we could
about?
steal
Don't
it
we have
back.
things to do?
What?
Garros just puts his hands on his head and starts shaking his head. What is going on?
What's the matter with you? What's going on?
What, are you okay, Gyros? What's wrong?
We do this shit all
Where
the
am
time.
I?
Garros is suffering from of mazes and monsters disease. He thinks that D&D is reality.
Gyros gets another doomed from that conversation.
Doom.
Gyros must jump off the World Trade Center.
How many dooms
Whoa.
do you get
No.
before you actually just insta-kill?
No,
Without even dropping to
Four?
0 HP?
I think if you're doomed 5, you instantly die.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many dooms to die IRL?
Just
Yeah, you
two,
can't go
actually.
past 5. Okay.
So I guess let's just give it to the lady. It'd be funny to do all of these things, but
I mean, you people say you trust the woman, the lady. I guess I don't know her that much.
I did not.
I mean, she gave you a very powerful magic item.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I get powerful magic items from sketchy people all the time.
Listen, she outranks you.
I'm
in
not.
that
I'm not
party.
to say. I'm not saying she's sketchy. By the way, I'm just saying if we're using the metric of I have been given something that I can do very powerful magic with, I've been given some things by some not so good at people
nah.
in the past.
But I don't know who else would be a good. I don't think there's no really other good persons to give it to, really.
Besides Morgreen. But anyway, yes. Can we
Yeah,
we
Morgan's
please
our friend.
figure out where this relic is and
I
Nah,
have no qualms against your friend here.
Yeah. Then Tristan, are you good with it?
Basically kill yourself with the device. Yes, I don't want anyone near anyone that I care about.
oh, we gotta give it to the king.
Well, you wouldn't die. You'd be trapped in there forever.
That's
Yeah.
essentially dying.
No, there's always the possibility of getting out when you're trapped in somewhere forever. Magic isn't infallible. It could always be broken.
Yeah, maybe like in few hundred years, there'll be a noble-hearted person who's like, oh, I wish everyone out of the orb.
Right. And then they would be free and he would be trapped in there. All this to say, it's not impossible that someone figures out how to break it and use it without suffering the ill effects one day.
Do you think the guy in there is immortal, or do you think once he gets out, he's just gonna turn into like a bag of bones?
Well, based off my theory from us getting a weird, warning about time after using it, I would wager that there's some sort of time magic at play on this thing. So it's very possible that you would just instantly sort of crumble to dust. It's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Alright, let's give orb to lady.
So you're doing what? I'm sorry.
We're gonna
Yeah, no.
approach Miss Belvaz.
Sure.
Yeah, all of us with the fucking orb.
Everyone just surround her.
Flanking on all sides.
Just like a class trip.
Okay.
Amari sees her opportunity and touches the map.
no,
No.
It just breaks immediately.
Yes. Do you approach her? What do you all say and or do?
We all start talking at the same time.
Yeah, we all talk in unison.
Yeah.
No, that'd be sick.
Yeah, if only we could do that.
I'm not right here.
Uh,
Do that to her.
Hey, lady. Miss Belvaz. I forgot her name, I'll be honest.
Voltress.
Hey, Voltress. We got a thing that you need to keep safe.
Yes, we brought you present.
By all means, I'll keep whatever you need safe.
I walked to Matthias to show her.
Yeah,
Show her the
Matthias just
dragon.
pulled it out.
And she looks and goes,
Not the dragon.
I know. Excuse me. Looks and goes, this doesn't even seem like anything. It's inert.
Yeah, we made it a note.
Yeah, it's like a fragment of the lost relic of Zostrios.
Huh.
It but it didn't grant like any wish. But then you get trapped in the orb.
We are very good at finding relics.
Yeah. But this one seemed a bit too dangerous for even us to wield and have. So we made it inert, and now we're trusting it to you to keep it safe for like, I don't know.
Yes. It looks like you have like a fine collection of things. So like we thought, oh, what's one more thing that you could collect?
Yeah, maybe we could like haul out a bookshelf and put in like a book.
Yeah, it kind of looks pretty, you know. Like
She looks towards you and goes, I mean, if you'd like me to take care of it and watch over it, I don't mind. It's just seems a little odd, but I mean, stranger things have happened. Is it supposed to turn back on at some point, or?
Like 100 years, give or take.
yeah, like 200 years, yeah, something like that.
All right, well, let's seal it away. Hopefully nobody finds it.
I mean, theoretically, in another 100 years, it could also be done. They could do this again.
Mm. Oh yes, we should explain how we turned it off. Yes.
Yeah, I just wish to not be trapped in it when I used it. That was the only use I used it for, was wishing to not be trapped within it.
Oh yeah, it grants the user its wish, but then it traps the user inside of it for 100 years.
Seemingly, it could. No, it traps them inside of it forever. They don't get out.
You know, thinking back on it, couldn't someone just wish for all the knowledge to be placed inside of it, and then you get trapped inside of it and have all knowledge?
Yes,
What
but
if
then
you
you
wish-
stuck.
Value of being trapped inside of something with all the knowledge. Anyway, BRB, my food's here.
Yeah,
Well,
but,
wait,
if,
wait,
but,
wait.
if, but if you have all the knowledge, you could probably use that knowledge to get out.
The Grubhub guys here.
But you could wish all of the world to be in the crystal, and then no one will really know they're in the crystal.
Yes, this is you
Yeah,
see
you're
why
not
we,
allowed to
had-
have the crystal ever.
you see why we had to break it.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, I think
I'm cooking
Shen
here.
understands. Yeah, you see why we didn't do it.
But is that really a bad idea, though?
See? Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you think about it,
How will anyone know they're trapped?
the world will be
Tristan is
safe
evil.
forever.
Tristan is evil. Anyway. So
Anyway.
did you make any progress with the relic that we have to find?
I'm sorry. I was really. You slipped into Phelan there.
Oh, what did I do?
You said, "Oh, anyway," you kind of slipped into Phelan.
Yeah,
there.
Anyway,
Yeah, you.
It was really funny.
He's,
We could- we could-
he's
we could-
obsessed.
we could turn Arafat into the Maulbearers from Men in Black.
I'm going to fucking murder Tristan. What
It's
do you
really
even
a bad
say?
idea, Dylan.
I don't know how to deal with you anymore, buddy. You need to be put in a cage,
You need to be put in the orb.
poked at by imps with rusty spears. Anyway, the woman looks towards you, Garrus, and goes,
Mm-hmm.
I do believe I've found a lead. I don't think it's the relic, but the map is, well, here, I'll show you. As she runs a hand over the map, as the image changes, showing a strange visage of a person. Excuse me. The person looks like this. It's in Discord.
Oh.
And
Oh.
she goes, for some reason, the map keeps saying that this person is important in some way. I don't know. I don't recognize the strange plant life covered in eyes or the person either. But it keeps circling back to them.
I think I recognize that. Maybe not the person, but wasn't there like a big eyeball tree underground when we ran into that saint underneath that cottage that one time?
Oh,
Oh, there
yes.
was. Yeah, we chopped it up into pieces.
Yeah, it was doing something weird to like. Was that Vanitas?
No, that's a different guy.
What was the other one's name? Ignis. That's the
Yeah.
one. Man, I miss him.
So, do I recognize the eye things? Still?
I was muted. God fucking damn it. I'm so mad. Anyway, I apologize. The tree does indeed look like a more mature version of the tree you had seen down below with that first saint and that whole ordeal. As if that tree that was still growing had not yet reached this point. As this one, as you can see from the landscape, they seem to stretch out like vines following this figure's every step that they take. However, you would also note in the image, there seems to be a sun hanging in the sky, which is rather weird in itself.
Where is it? Because we don't see the sun here.
That's the thing. The map just keeps pointing to the Mountains of Madness, but there's no sunlight there either. I'm trying to figure
Is
it
there
out,
any
but
at the top?
she shrugs. Not that I'm aware of. I'm going to sort this out. It might take an extra couple of hours, though. Trying to pinpoint exactly why or what this figure represents
Okay.
and its connection to the worm. The only thing I've gotten out of it is a name. As she taps the screen, and you can see a name written out beneath this figure. It reads Maeve. M-A-E-V-E.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Could you, before you do that, would you be able to use the map to track something real quick?
Depends what it is. A lot of magic has gone into finding this figure and finding the third relic.
Dylan, the last time I tried to do this, it didn't work, right?
Correct. What are you trying to do?
The tracking my beast guy.
The Calamity?
Yeah.
It did not work, correct.
Yeah, so she wouldn't say that.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. That's kind
Excuse me.
of perfect. We kind of have to work out ways to get to the Mountains of Madness either way. I think we have a few different directions we could go with that.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think it would take?
How long would what take? I'm sorry.
Oh, the finding the map? Like the other information you're finding?
Oh,
Is it a few hours?
2, maybe 3 hours at most.
Cool. That gives us some time to do some things we needed. So I guess let's just do that for a bit, guys. Right?
Do you think the man with the hands is still around, or he's long gone?
I think we know where we live, so we can. Do we want to like split up? Because I know Matthias, you wanted to go talk to your wife's lover guy or whoever. Not wife. I don't say wife. Husband. Your mother's the person who wants to like bang your mom.
An astute description of him, yes. I did wish to speak to him on a couple matters. I figured he might have some special ways, perhaps, of guiding us to the mountains.
Okay. So do we want to like split up? Some of us go there. Some of other rest of us go there. And if anyone else says anything else, they can do that.
Well, we should establish first what people need to do, if they need to do anything.
Yeah, I guess. Does anyone need to do anything?
Um,
I think I'm good.
I do not until we leave.
I'm also pretty good. I might just want to pick up like a health potion or two before we head back out, but that's
That was not a bad idea, actually.
Hmm.
did we get party gold recently, or no?
You're asking the
I
wrong
don't-
person. I can't remember that for you guys.
I wasn't
I
asking
put-
you.
I
I
put
was
in
talking to the ass in the party.
Yeah, only Duranax knows.
Yeah.
I got gold. I just gotta figure out how much it was in chat somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't get. We didn't get as a party any gold. Some people got gold individually because they stole.
Okay.
500 gold for me! Hell yeah!
Duranax
Ah.
has much wealth. Don't look at the party loot.
I still 500. And I'm okay with this.
You know, I don't know. Maybe. Hmm. I have a lot of money. Maybe I spend it, but I'm not sure really what I want.
I mean, you like potions or stuff?
I don't like potions.
Oh, okay.
We need to get those hats that have like the straws so we could just put health potions in. Garros, you
Oh.
and I can just constantly have health potions flowing on the front line.
That would be very helpful. And then, like Fia could like take a break every once in a while, like sit out
Yeah.
the fight.
Exactly.
Yeah, no need for healers. Oh, Amari, didn't you have the crown thingy?
I do have the crown thing. I am supposed to try to put it on, not in the house. I don't know if we should
Correct.
do that
Yeah.
someplace safe. If this is as safe as it gets, probably do it here. Nothing too dangerous here.
I looked to Veilus. Are you okay with us and potentially inviting an angel here? Or something along those lines?
She looks at you. I don't think an angel could get in here.
Okay, so you're fine with like potentially talking to them here and bringing their ire to this location?
Nods, I suppose so.
Alright, cool.
Way.
We're really operating under the assumption that this city's as safe as it gets.
I
If anything, I feel like our time in the city has proven otherwise.
This place is probably as safe as it gets, really.
I think we make the place more dangerous by just being here, so might as well just
Oh, 100%.
adding to our tab on destroying the city. Put the crown on.
So you're putting the crown on?
Yes, yes.
Alrighty. As you place the crown onto your head, a shimmering light begins to glow all around you. A voice that sounds almost robotic and programmed calls out. O ye of chosen faith, place your hand upon the doorway and enter into the world of celestial light. O mighty crown bearer, we await you.
Does she have any indication what the doorway might be?
It just means any door. It means any door.
Okay.
It's basically you place your hand onto a door,
Ah, okay.
and then it
All right.
changes into a doorway leading to such and such place. Whatever it could
Okay.
be.
Looks like we have a pretty open floor plan here.
Yeah, there's technically no doors here.
Okay.
Which
I need to
kinda
find
sucks.
a door. Most likely good with a door. I don't think they want me to touch the map. I don't think it counts as a door. So.
Okay, yeah, well, we can go find. There's a lot of doors in this city.
Right. It's like
Please
there's
don't.
doors everywhere until you need one.
Please don't hurt the city.
It'll be fine. What's the worst the crown can do? It's
You should have seen
lot.
what we did to the last city.
True.
You really should have. Trust me.
Alright, I guess Mari will take it off until she finds herself a door.
Got you. But I guess for the moment, at least, what would you all like to do?
I think we're leaving here, and some people. I mean, Matthias wants to go meet his
Well,
you know-
I think if we're doing this thing with the crown, we shouldn't split until
Okay.
after that.
Yeah, as I was
Yeah.
saying, do you guys want to
That's-
split up immediately,
Yeah,
or
no, we definitely should do this. If we're gonna do this crown thing, we should do that before we split.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we just need a door then.
Yeah. We can also hold off if everybody wants to go before we cause problems with the crown.
I listen. I worked hard for that crown. That crown's not causing any problems. alright?
Matthias feels no rush to go talk to the guy, so he's not worried.
Okay.
He'll be there no matter what happens, unless
Unless
my
I get to
son
him
gets-
first.
unless his son gets dropped on the city, then that might be problematic.
yeah, Garrus is
Who
planning
would-
to
who
do
would
that.
All right. Time to go find a door.
Yeah.
When is a door
Door.
not a door? When it's a Garrus.
When it's a jar. Ahaha.
No, it's when it's a Garrus. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we go find the doors.
As you go looking, I mean, just looking for a door is incredibly easy. You find many
Hell
doors.
yeah. We're so good at this game.
It takes next to no time at all to find a door. It's
I believe there's a door over here where we fought those hair things. Right?
technically yes, there would be a door out of here.
Yeah.
And as you approach, crown on your head, you place a hand onto the door itself, and a shrill light begins to glow. It is bright, it is golden, but it also feels very alien and strange. As the lights glow, the doorway begins to shimmer, and moments later, what was once a doorway out of here now sits this gleaming white opening, crafted from the very light itself.
Mari's gonna look over her shoulder. Does everybody else see the light?
As
Yeah,
you all are
don't do it.
looking, you all can see it. No, you're good.
Garros gives a thumbs up.
Unfortunately,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
cover
no,
your eyes, but we
Matthias!
can't-
It would not burn. It would be more, I guess, arcane than bright and like
He's
sunlighty.
still
Yeah.
averse to bright light.
No, of course. I'm just saying it doesn't feel like sunlight. Is all I'm getting at.
Right. It's just blinding his eyes, is what it is for him.
He's a gamer at heart.
He wears sunglasses constantly, so.
True. Yes, I'm just making sure that you know it's not sunlight.
No, of
that's all.
course. Thank you. I appreciate
You
the
are good.
clarification.
Of course. No, you're good. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't even look like a door. Like you have to open it. It looks like you just have to walk through, almost like a portal or a gateway.
Oh, I'm having some weird founder issues.
Yeah, found yourself
I guess
slightly.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Mario will be ready to walk in unless anybody looks like they don't want to go.
Garrus will nod.
Yeah, let's go meet some angels. I've never met them before.
Yeah, I'm sure this. Hopefully, I'm sure this will go really well for us.
Listen, we
It
spent
should
a
be
couple
fine.
days in hell. Now we can spend like a couple hours in the Celestial Realm.
This is just like my favorite show, The Has Been Hotel.
This is like my favorite show.
So Foundry's giving me a bug where I have to refresh the page every time I try to make a map.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Not to derail the session, but I did see Dylan listening to the Has Been Hotel soundtrack on Spotify the other
Was
day.
I?
Yes.
Were you?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I saw you listening to it.
I like the one song because I get on TikTok a lot, but I've never seen it.
Which one?
I don't remember. It's on my Spotify.
Fair enough, man.
Look, my brother likes it. I'm never gonna watch it.
It was fine.
If only for that reason alone. I started watching
The
The
most
Boys yesterday.
Ew.
For some
Inoffensive
yeah,
show that tries to be offensive I've ever seen. Has Been Hotel.
that's kind of fun. We love that.
Dude, The Boys makes me laugh.
The Boys is just kind of stupid. I don't get the appeal. I'll be real. But yeah, so you all are stepping through. Excuse me.
Whip. Fuck those angels.
I have no visibility.
I am blind.
I have to bring tokens. Give me 1 second. Give me
In
1
heaven-
second.
We cannot see because we are sinners.
True.
Matthias is actually not a sinner, if you'd believe that.
The only one who can see is Jack.
Yeah, I see crystal clear.
He's
for
done a
some
lot of
reason.
really not great things, but if you'd believe it, technically none of them were sins.
Oh, murder's a sin, right?
Not in Arvlon.
No.
No,
It's not
actually,
real life.
that's a misunderstanding.
Actually, my only sin is mail fraud.
They actually.
That's a pretty big sin, though.
Actually, I don't think mail fraud's a sin because it's not in any religious scripture. It's a federal offense, and that's not more.
Well,
that's
to me,
You're fine,
to me,
you're
the
fine.
federal
SWAT
laws,
team.
the federal laws are my Bible, so you know.
I've
'cause I'm just
been
a
coveting my
blooded
neighbor's
American.
ox.
I mean,
I
yeah.
hate Chris.
What the fuck did I do?
Coveted my ox. That's my ox.
Bro's trying to steal Dylan's ox.
That's my horse.
That's my horse.
But yes, as we all step through, you could see this strange series of gateways, almost like ships, stretching out over clouds, high above the sky, above the rain, above the world. Everything has this strange golden motif to it. You find yourselves all standing on a bridge made of twinkling ashen dust. Up ahead, what looks to be a small golden platform, inscribed with the insignia of gods long since past. Up ahead, to the point of where, well, everything leads, you could see a large platform with a creature seemingly frozen into a crystal.
On the engravings, are there the sign? Is there a sign that reminds us of that god of light?
As you are looking, let me get a... you wouldn't even need to roll, I'll say. Yes, you could see some.
Oh wow, this is old stuff.
These structures seem, for creatures far larger than you. The walkway that you all are standing on, that you're able to stand 3 by 3 pretty easily, you get the idea that the creatures that normally walk this, it's wide enough for one creature to walk by.
Is it accurate that we see like the cascading, like repeating like archways and
Oh yeah, 100%.
downward, like on the
100%.
sides?
Well, it was under the imprisonment of Amari's father for.
It's a whole lot of all those all down there too.
I mean, it is a different plane, you know. A plane that was held prison.
Well, I guess it's not held prison any longer. Shall we continue forward towards the
I shut
thing?
the light off on you guys. It was annoying me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't know how to turn it off.
Yeah, I know. I figured. It was just annoying. If it is a darkness map, we can turn it back on. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. So are all the... Because we know that the God of Light was a god for the giants,
Correct.
right? Are all of the other, like, sigils we're seeing, like, huge?
No.
Okay.
There are
I was trying to-
multiple sigils that you could see on the iconography and the lands and the structures here. It's just one of those sigils happens to be it looks like a signature of the former god of light.
I was just trying to determine if giants were descendants of celestials.
Gotcha. It could be. It's definitely made for creatures that are far bigger than you all.
Yeah. I don't like that this thing's red and has like looks like he has. Oh no, he just has swords. I thought he had
You can
swords for arms.
ignore the thing in the art. I didn't make the map, obviously.
I
The
know,
thing
I know.
in the crystal would not look like that. But as you approach, as you walk across this strange bridge, as you make it before the crystal, Amari still wearing the crown, the closer you get, you see the crystal has cracks begin to run through it. How close would you like to get?
About how far back would she have begun to notice that?
Probably right when you hit about there, and each step further, it would start to crack more and more.
Okay.
You could.
So yeah, she
I would
probably stepped
say.
here.
I would say you'd probably be smart enough to know it wouldn't fully crack unless you reach like right before it.
Okay. She'll probably stop. Yeah, right around where she's at. To say, oh, I don't know. Do we want to let him go? I don't know. It's fine.
What is the
I mean,
what does the
why
figure
not,
look
right?
like?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
I don't know if my father imprisoned him for some reason. Nope.
What
You
if
should
what if
probably
this is
stay in
what if this
prison.
is your real dad?
did your
Don't
father-
oh, how dare you!
The
we
figure
just
looks
met my
like
real dad.
this.
He's awesome and great.
Ooh.
I don't
cool.
think that's my real.
Oh, hold up. That's Fia's dad.
Oh.
Must have a hole.
He has
Wait.
also been stabbed in the heart a number of times.
Is this a league skin?
I don't think so.
You know what line I'm talking about, though, right?
I
could be
think
like a- it
I
could be
think
like
it's a
a Morgana
smite
skin.
skin.
But it
I'll be-
absolutely-
no, like-
absolutely could be like a Morgana skin.
I think it's from Smite. I'll be real. I think that's what it's from.
It looks like Karma.
Yeah, no, it's
Karma, yeah.
Smite. I double go back
Or any
and Google.
other woman in that game that has the same silhouette and face shape.
Correct.
Oh, true.
No,
That's how League of
it's
Legends works.
the goddess of night from Smite.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we play
Just as a
Smite now.
gif. I mean, it's a good art. It's good art. That's all. Sometimes you have good art.
If you're into that kind of stuff.
If you're a nerd. Fucking jerk off, motherfucking Tristan ass looking.
Did you say Tristan?
Yeah, it looks like Tristan.
I feel attacked.
For what reason? He's not done anything.
I thought today was be
Fucking
nice to
strays.
Tristan.
That was
Every
2 weeks
fucking week
ago.
we've tried for the past fucking month has been be nice to Tristan Day.
It always failed.
It always fails.
We'll try
It's
again
like-
next week, Tristan. It's gone today.
Is there
It has the
army
energy of me when I
rules
used
for
to play League with
Pathfinder?
These people going fucking. It'll be nice Jake today, and that never lasted.
I've never,
Test it out.
I've never seen this before. Yeah, I did. Look, I've never seen this.
Huh.
Army.
What?
So wait,
I feel like that's
Good
not.
question.
I feel like that's not for Pathfinder. Unless they're maybe for Kingmaker, I guess.
I would wager it's probably for Kingmaker.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's like their most popular fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
module.
yeah. I
Feature
just
ever.
war actions, Kingmaker. War actions, Kingmaker.
That makes sense. Anyway,
Yeah.
the creature that you
The
all
Celestials are going to war.
the creature that you all would see looks like this, imprisoned within the crystal. Its
Oh,
body
that could
seemingly
stay in the crystal.
made of swirling eldritch energies. Where its heart would be, there is a pulsating black hole. And as the crystals crack, tufts of energy swirl out. You hear a voice. Mortals, too long has it been since last you've graced our world.
We all hear that?
Yes, correct.
Hello. Thank you for having us. It is probably because the way to your world has been lost for hundreds of years. Do you mind introducing yourself to us? And where we are, and who you are, and everything
Their likes and dislikes. And
Mm.
is.
The
Your
celestial
horoscope.
entity calls out, "O crown bearer, step forth and relinquish this crystalline prison atop my form, and I will answer for you a single question."
Doesn't feel like really fair trade. One question for. Why are you in prison? Can I get to know that before I make the decision?
The very hells themselves ward upon our realm. Some were lucky to make it out, others trapped in the gateway. Once the crown was taken, it was known we had no way out. I will not answer anything more until I am freed. And you see the eyes of the creature seem to almost disappear, as if like it closes its eyes, but the eyes are just gone.
Can I make a perception check to see if it was lying about that? About how it got in prison?
What's up?
Can I make a perception check to see if I can't tell if it's lying about that?
Sure.
Like how it got imprisoned?
By all means. You seem to believe it, Pia.
I believe him.
It speaks with a sort of gravitas that sounds like it would never lie to you. It's a celestial angel. This is the inspiration for the saints. This is perfection. Would perfection never lie to you?
I don't know.
got
Mari's really
worse.
skeptical. Could she also do a sense motive on this?
Of course.
If her. Okay. Always have trouble finding this. Sorry.
No, you're good. 28. Similar to Fia. This thing doesn't seem to have reason that it would lie. But the way it refuses to answer questions is a fair bit off-putting. You get the idea that maybe this isn't something that could be trusted.
Seems like a pretty skewed deal for us, though. One question for
Right.
letting it go.
I agree. Do we even know what we want to ask it before we start?
I feel like
singing?
we frankly have more to lose. We frankly have more to lose by letting it free because we don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I wish you would
Maybe-
answer.
As you say this, you hear the howl of what sounds like wolves in the distance. Smoke begins to billow across the bridge right over here. If anybody would like to cross and or not be stuck on this side of the bridge, now would be the time. I normally don't go, the map's super important, but smoke is billowing around here. It seems to be creating a barrier of sorts as the wolves howl.
Maybe we should just leave this for later because we are already trying to like destroy the one imprisoned thing.
Dylan,
Right. Do one person
Yes.
at a time.
does it seem like what's happening? Would we be able to come back here with this happening? Or
Probably.
this- Okay, so the wolves wouldn't just cut us off forever. It would just.
No. As the smoke
I think
begins to build.
I think we're moving, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we make to move.
Maybe this is something we could ask other people about outside of this.
As you do.
You know?
As you start
And
moving
away.
backwards, a figure appears on the second platform. Oop.
Garbos.
The figure looks like this. Dressed in a strange suit of white armor, a bright red hood hanging over her. She carries what looks like a scythe in one hand, as wolves made of mist seem to appear around her. She looks towards you, Garros, locking eyes for a very long moment. And then looks towards Amari bearing the crown and goes, "You almost just made a truly devastating mistake, children. I'm glad you know better than to free something that is demanding freedom from you."
Mhm. Who are you?
I am a watchful eye upon this place. You might consider me a gate watcher of sorts. I keep watch of those who try to enter and exit the celestial realm, making sure none of the creatures get to infect the prime material plane, as well as making sure no mortals dare strike where they are not wanted. The creature you saw up above, while it certainly seems angelic, is no celestial as you know it. A creature of the world beyond the stars, imprisoned here where it is powerless.
So then what is this realm really?
This is the gateway. You see these endless bridges. She motions down towards the many stretching paths. Each of these is an entryway to the celestial plane. Of course, without the crown, the crystal cannot be broken. But walking with crown atop your head pulled you towards this entity's location. If it is the celestial realm you seek, that is certainly a possibility, and I would be happy to guide you, provided You don't come here bearing the ill will of the mortal world. You don't come as a conquering force, trying to make it your own, nor do you come as agents of the Hells, seeking to bomb and destroy this place once more. They drew
no.
first blood 2,000 years ago, and those higher up the proverbial pyramid than I do not care for a repeat.
Well, if I can say one thing confidently about us is that we don't like to bomb things.
And actually, we are just not.
And we've never blown up any cities.
Never.
Yep.
We just had to run away from the house because they got mad at us because we didn't want to follow the directions.
Yeah.
So we're
Some of
actually
us elected to leave the house. Some of us.
sorry.
That's okay.
We're actually more of anything like tourists, and we're also kind of just looking for help because we have a worm problem on the prime material plane.
Yeah, we're trying to get to the top of the mountains of madness, but like it's a far ways away.
And also like
Oh,
maybe get some angels to like smite down a giant worm.
the woman looks towards you. Funny. You think the angels come at your beck and call to do for you what you cannot? You
No,
act
just
as
like
if they would
maybe-
strike down their brethren?
I don't
I know
maybe
the
if-
worm of what you speak. Cussed
the
by
angels with the
name.
worms.
It looks at you. That certainly is a question.
I really hope not. Too many worms, man.
Once, Cuss was one of them. Broken and corrupt, rebuilt by the Reverend Sylvan down to its very DNA. Many are those who miss their sibling. But if you ask, are they aligned with the worm, I assure you, the celestial realm cares little for the politics of mortal folk.
Would we be able to though like get like a fast pass to like the top of the mountains of madness? That'd be a thing you guys could do if we if we maybe did something for you. I don't know,
And what are you offering to do?
I don't know. We're pretty strong, right, guys? Yeah, we're strong.
As you say
Need
this,
someone
Fia.
killed?
As you say this, Fia, I need a will save from everyone.
Oh,
As
what have
simil-
you done?
As similar to when the relic went off. You could feel something of similar nature about to happen. Oh no!
Magic?
Everyone's about to.
This
fail
is magic,
one.
yes.
I use a hero point.
By all means, if you would like to.
Oh,
Are
gosh.
we getting a hero point at 10 or no?
10:30.
Okay.
Do I use?
We
a
start
hero
at
point?
8:30. That's why.
Oh,
Oh wow!
You know what? I roll a 7. I could maybe get higher. I'm gonna re-roll that. Hey!
You know what? If I'm gonna reroll, I don't want to be frozen in time again.
Okay.
Let's
Hey!
go.
Nah, today it's my turn to be frozen in time.
Karas and Amari are frozen. Everybody else is not. The rain begins to pour again. This same strange figure appearing once more. Where'd it go? There it is. This figure appears once more. As the rain pours around it. In hand motions, it signs they will take everything from you. The only good mortal in the eyes of the light are those subservient. You must find the betrayer if you wish to stop encroaching calamity. And then it disappears. The rain ends. Time resumes. Someone or something is watching all of you, watching intently every action you take, every step, every motion. Odd. But the woman looks towards you. So what do you have to offer? I would have to spread a message back to my benefactors to see if they would be interested, of course.
Group huddle first. Group huddle.
No,
Yeah, can we do a group
no,
huddle?
of course there is no time for that.
No, there is.
Oh well, I mean, that's
The woman hefts her scythe. Is there?
no
Yes.
group huddle. We don't associate with people that don't allow the group huddle. I
Yeah,
think that's that for us.
Yeah, I think we gotta
it is
walk.
a base rule. Yeah. We act as a team. We are like one unit.
Sorry, we were the ones who offered to do something, but it seems as though our interest.
We are like octopus. We have many tentacles, but we are one being.
That's an odd way to say that.
Sure.
Yeah, octopi.
Yes.
Someone
Rocket
give me a diplomacy check from the party. I don't care who.
I think
Wait, Garros.
Kiros have the highest. Well, wait, we can check.
I have
actually.
16.
Mine's
Oh,
18,
God.
so I don't know what world.
17.
21. Why?
Oh, what?
Whoa.
Amari.
Mari, the diplomat?
People
That's
are
so,
Really
really
trained.
that's so
That's so
funny.
good. Oh, yeah. No. Everybody's really charmed by Mari being kind of dumb. It's okay.
35? Yeah. She looks at you and goes, God speaking with mortals is exhausting. Go ahead, have your, what did you call it, group huddle. And she takes, like, maybe 15 steps back. Continuing to heft the scythe in hand, watching you all.
I immediately relay to the party, with my back to her, what the spirit was signing.
Jack, why do you do goblin?
Why wouldn't he?
What do you,
There were,
what do you
there were a
do?
couple of goblins where I grew up.
He must speak to Gutchore.
Yeah, he was my old buddy from the street.
But yeah, once we get that, it's like, oh, wait,
Oh,
that's what she said? Uh,
it sounds like this place is going to be like a little adventure if we have time off.
yeah, I think you guys, I think we gotta get out of here.
I just think it's not an adventure for us at all. I think we just go. Yeah.
But I don't know, this betrayer is kind of interesting to me, but
Are they just
I
going
think
to let
the-
us leave?
I think the betrayer is something else. I don't think the
Yeah, why
betrayer
not?
is here.
mm,
I guess she's already been rude, so maybe she'd be ruder.
Yes.
Or maybe she might be happy to not deal with us Mortys. I mean mortals. I don't know.
Mortys.
Oh,
Wow.
Friggin'
I-
Mortys.
I knew a Morty once. Don't call me that name.
Was he a good dude?
No, he's gone.
With his
That
uncle.
figured.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. Fuck you, dude. Fuck off.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Leave?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, let's just go. Let's just go.
are we gonna
Hopefully
have
she
to-
can't.
to run?
No, yeah, we can just see if she just lets us leave. And then if she doesn't, then we
I'll
just
just do
kind
the
of.
same thing we do every time that someone does something to inconvenience us.
We be belligerent?
Yeah. And then if that fails,
Murder.
We cheese it.
We hit him.
We hit them until we're in the right.
Yes.
and we're in the right very often because of how hard we hit.
Oh,
We are-
That's my
That's-
diplomacy score, actually.
yeah.
Undefeated debate club.
Won a lot of arguments.
Okay.
All right,
And
1, 2, 3,
break.
break.
Ah, Sorry, seems like we've reached an impasse. We just I don't think we can come to an agreement on this. Seems like we're just gonna head out.
Mm.
The woman.
But don't worry, we have the crown, so we can come back later if something changes.
The woman looks towards you, all of you, and goes, "Understandable. The politics of the heavens are far too engaging for such peanut-brained mongrels anyway." And she just starts walking away, holding you all pass by.
Beautiful.
Get the hell out of here.
Now hold on. What do you mean by that?
I grab Jack. Mara just grabbed him.
Hold on, let him speak.
Let him cook.
Hey, let me go.
I love the freaking connection between Mario's eyes. Like, nope. Grab him.
Putting the arm around Matthias' shoulder. Just come on, bud. Let's go see your friend.
She spins back to look towards Jack as he has his little outburst as she repeats, "Peanut-brained mongrel."
Hey, we got more done in like 2 weeks than you did in centuries, all right?
Does the little dog have a bit of bark? Or does he also know how to bite? As she speaks, the weird wolves made of mist begin snarling.
Should I get everyone in trouble?
Do it.
It's so tempting.
If you must.
It's so
Do it.
tempting to fall for the really easy taunt. Nah, I got better things to do. I'll be back for you. You're lucky I gotta save a world.
And as you all exit out, leaving the Celestial Gateway for now,
We're out. She just looks at the party. Man, Celestials are dicks.
she's not technically a Celestial.
Well, let's not assume for all of them. Nah, who am
Yeah.
I kidding? Absolutely, you're right.
Like, they really, they just see us as a dog. It's so weird. They're weird.
Well, maybe they just like are different, you know. It's just different style cultures, you know.
I mean, it's not like the Hells treat us like that. The Hells at least see us as like people. So they want us like souls. Like,
I think there's a variety of different people in hell that we met who had a variety of different opinions.
yeah, I guess they'll. Yeah, it's just bad start with the Celestials.
They certainly have a weird biology. I mean,
Hey, I'll tell you this.
how can their head go so far up their own asses?
I'll tell you this. I had a real bad start to the hells, considering I was put in a cage and poked by imps for weeks.
That's true. I remember that cage. Whew. You certainly had it rough, huh?
Yeah, that wasn't easy. Funny, but not easy.
Was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I can admit that.
Does anyone have like the time? Do we still have a couple of hours left?
Unless we
pocket watch.
unless we would transpose through time again by our adventures in the celestial planes. But surely that wouldn't happen a second time.
Surely it hasn't been another
As
month.
you look, in the 10 minutes or so you spent in this gateway, it looks like about an hour has passed.
Yeah, wait, can't Tristan just check that at will for some reason?
Correct.
Have a pocket watch. Jeez.
No, it was
No, I
when
thought he had like a
but
spell.
it's time sent or whatever. I don't think Tristan has it.
No.
Oh.
No, Vinny it. I just have a pocket watch. Pocket watch.
It would have been funny if we appeared and the city was just ruins.
No,
I would cry.
about an hour has passed. That's all.
Enough to explode an entire city.
True enough. Doesn't take long for a nuclear bomb to detonate.
But as you all return, what would you like to do?
Well, it seems as though our foray into finding allies in the extra planes has been, how to say, disastrous.
Yeah, every time we tried, it kind of ended badly.
I think we did great in the house. We had a great time there. But
We
other-
almost did great in
yeah.
the hells.
Nah.
And then things went really bad near the end, costing us that allyship. Which would have it would have been cost anyway, because he would have used the thing and then he'd been gone, and then his soldiers would have likely broken into fighting amongst each other to become the next him.
Correct.
So that would have
You're
never been helpful
right.
for us.
Yeah.
All this to say, I think we've thoroughly learned that the only people that are going to help us are ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Seems
nothing
like-
really changed.
Seems like everyone else doesn't fucking care. In terms of, like, the extra planar sense, not, people here sense.
I mean, we do have some friends around, but they're all busy doing their own thing, But no, I understand. Maybe we could talk to that guy that has all the hands. If he's still in the city, or if he left. What do you think?
Those are the hands.
Yeah,
The guy, he visited us, and then he didn't show you all the hands, but then I told you all that he had the mini hands. He said he was, he could help.
yeah, this former hero guy.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Former hero. I remember that. I mean, I guess. I could also ask my, my compatriot if the family friend, if he has any vampiric army that he could, lend us. I doubt it for some reason.
Will an army really help us?
No, probably not.
Really, what would help us is like a big, like, boat or like a big carriage.
Like a
big
flying
boat.
airship, that'd be cool.
Yes, literally just getting someplace faster would be nice.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
ask him about that. About a method of transportation that could make it easier for us to get places.
And if all else fails, we can always go ask the underwater dwarves.
Well, anything else for us to do aside from go and, do our own things for like 2 hours? Or, sorry, 1 more hour?
I don't think so. I'll go with you, Matthias, to the shrine thing. I went there last. I was there last time, so.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
good
I
party.
also had fun at the party. I'll go too.
It was a good party. It's a shame we couldn't stay longer. You know what happens with bombs and terrorists, and them trying to kill Garros.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't get a
Totally.
repeat of that.
It'd be wild to happen twice.
Would be
Okay.
hilarious.
Should I go talk to the old hero while you guys go do that?
Well, yeah, you, Tristan, and Jack can go talk to the old hero guy.
Oh no,
What, do you have a problem with that lineup?
a little bit.
What's
No,
the
it'll be
issue?
fine. Why-
Break
why-
it down by each individual person what your problem with them in the
Better-
lineup is.
They're going to say really messed up things, and I'm going to be awkward about it.
Just don't listen. Read a book. It's fine.
Garros has a
Ignore
very
your
concerned
problems.
look on his face. They're going to talk about torturing people in front of the hero of old, and then we're going to get in trouble.
Jack's never done that.
Garros-
Yeah. Don't worry, man. We can fight our way out of any situation.
I don't want to fight. I just want to have a nice day.
So I
You wanna be
assume
friends?
you all are returning to the city proper, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. As you do, before splitting up, once you step out, and you're all making plans of where to go, who to talk to. Jack, you hear a whispering voice. Well, well, well! If it isn't my favorite Tyrannosaurus Rexer!
Oh no.
Oh, is that my guy?
As you turn around, you would see that same strange man from before, except he's joined by a new friend. Excuse me. At least, new to you. This new figure looks like this. 1 second. He looks like this. See, his arms are bound in a straitjacket. This man looks towards you, Jack, and goes, I hear you're in the market for things strange and alchemical.
No, this is my crowd.
He goes, our good associate here did let me know that you would be in town again soon, and I have stocked his ship with the finest of formulae and formula. Would you care to take a walk on the wild side? As you see the heads that hang from this weird contraption on his back, their mouths all open and go, wild! As he says wild side.
Holy shit. Are you selling those?
He looks at you and goes, these are my best friends, Garros, Pharos, Taros, Maros, and Yaros.
Oh, wow.
I would only part with them for the finest amount of gold. As you go, gold!
Did they used to have bodies?
Nods. He goes, their shrunken heads, of course they had bodies once. Their bodies were just weighing them down.
Yeah, you gotta teach me how to do that sometime.
He goes, well,
Before my allies dies.
if you would like to join me upon the ship, we also have many more Tyrannosauriums in stock. Harvested
Well,
fresh.
just so-
I hear that, right?
Yes.
I shudder as they mention the T-Rex.
You did get super trampled, I remember that. But then you blasted me with a horn, so even Steven.
That was like a week later.
No, it was even season. I was hit by that.
You're always hit by stuff, though. Doesn't count. Well, yeah, it's just so convenient. You got so much stock in because I just so happened to raid a treasury of some kind of demon lord in hell. So I'm pretty flush with cash.
The strange merchant man nods and goes, just what I love to hear. He looks around and goes, whenever you're ready, make it to the outskirts of town. You know where to go. You'll find it by the swath of destruction left by that weird cult that attacked. We've used their bodies to create some pretty horrifying scarecrows. I'll throw one in for free if you'd like. You just plant it in the ground,
absolutely.
you say the phrase, ooga booga chuga chuga, and then it goes and kills anything in sight, or dies in the process. Here, I'll show you.
Wow.
As you see the weird man, his arms unravel from the straitjacket, and they're wavy and seem like they're made of paper. As the arms fucking flow in the air. You see, it's almost like he reaches into an interdimensional space. In the open air, pulls out a scarecrow that's just... It's made from just like... It looks like a elvish corpse shoved with hay and straw. Plants it in the ground, points at Tristan, and goes, kill all the lot of him! Tristan, can I get a reflex save?
Yes.
The creature runs at the scarecrow hops towards you, goes, I hate the police! I hate the police! As it leaps at you. And you narrowly manage to roll away as it explodes, leaving a large crater in the ground. You can tell if you were caught by that explosion, you would have taken a good 48 cold damage.
That would have killed me.
That would have been funny.
Actually, how much would 250 damage to me? Good lord.
But you managed to avoid it. There he goes. But yes, whenever you're ready, right this way. As the merchant and the strange man, his arms back to a straitjacket, the weird merchant looks towards you. Jack goes, Sidon is a great man, very innovative. Don't know where he gets the things he makes, but figured you'd get a kick out of it, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty cool. I could definitely use that in crowded spaces.
He nods, he goes, now you're thinking. But yes, whenever you're ready, if you want to lose the zeros, as he looks at Amari, Matthias, and Fia.
Oh, yeah.
They don't look
okay,
like they know
guys.
how to party.
Yeah, guys, I kind of got somewhere to be, so I might
I
need to split
consider
for a
myself
bit.
to be more of a -3. But very well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're welcome to come, but
No, I don't want to. I've got things to do. I mean, I kind of do want to, but I've got things to do, and I'm not being tempted by the calls of a merchant again. Seems like it's you and Tristan for your hero man, Garrus.
Unless Tristan would like to go to Jack.
Tristan, you want to go meet the weird merchant man?
He almost tried to kill me. No, I'm good.
Coward.
Oh, are we ready for a classic Tristan Garros mess around?
Wait, the Tristan Garros. That's a rare pair. That's like the rare Charlie and Alan episode.
Oh my god, yes.
Alrighty. As the party splits up, dun dun dun, Fia, Amari, and Matthias going to the vampire lord, whose name I forget in the moment.
He's in the
mansion.
handouts. I'm
Yeah.
sure I'll find it.
Yeah.
Jack is heading out to meet this strange merchant on the ship.
Have we had time to rest between then and now?
Aaron, Nacio.
Yeah, I'll say you guys would have time to. I would say you wouldn't have a chance to long rest to remove your doomed.
Damn
it. But you could restore all your reagents.
Okay, I'll take that.
If any are missing. And spell slots for our
My spell
casters.
slot. Wait. That's actually awesome. My spell slots, they're back.
Just gonna put it back on. Oops.
Back to Doomed 2.
Back to 2, and then make reagents.
Yes. And Jack, we will start with you. As you head to the strange ship. You know where to go. You march down below. You can see there is quite a lot of bodies around here. It looks like that weird cult they tried attacking here, and they were eaten by T-Rexes, and trampled and torn apart. It's not a fun sight. For them, probably. For you, it's pretty funny. And as you walk onto the ship, you can see there are 6 more T-Rexes in that same kind of stasis we use for the T-Rex ampule. I forget what it's called.
Tyrant ampule.
Thank you. There are 6 more of them. And as you walk down, the strange gentleman looks towards you and goes, I've already readied them for you and placed a great price on them. Excuse me. If you're willing to buy them in bulk, I'll give you all 6 for 500 pieces of gold.
Ooh. That's a good deal, but let me see what else is on sale for today. Just make sure I have enough gold for everything.
He
I want.
nods. Oh, but of course. Sidon, where did you go? You hear him call out as the strange merchant man comes wandering out. I realized I was on a different map than you all, and nobody saw what I was posting and doing. So I fixed that. You might have to refresh the page if you don't see it.
Oh, all good. I saw the character at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as Sidon walks out, he looks towards you, Jack. And goes, "Ah, so you've made it. Good, good. I was getting tired of waiting. Now, my good friend, I take it you're some sort of inventor of sorts, some kind of alchemical entity."
I've been called an entity.
I see, I see. And what do you make your trade in, my friend? Are you a bombalier? Are you a poisoneer?
I'm I dabble in poisons.
Ah,
To great effect, might I add.
the dabbleization, I see. So,
just
the
like a drop.
dabbleization.
so would you...
Just a drop of my poison drops anyone.
I'd love to hear it. So would you perhaps be interested in purchasing new poisonologies? Straight from the doctor's mouth.
This is my favorite NPC.
Look, I've never been to a school, but I think you're making words up here.
He looks at you and goes, "They call me the shaken spear of my generation." They see me go and they go, "There goes Seaton, shaking his spear again."
Okay, that's fair. All right, let me see your poisonologies.
He nods, he goes, right this way, as he walks towards nothing and disappears. The merchant man looks at you and goes, "Quick, follow him before he closes the doorway."
Right. Okay.
The dabbleization.
I walk into his general area.
As you do, you feel yourself disappear.
Oh,
God.
erased from existence.
Jack.
You reappear in what looks like a underground lab, thousands of feet beneath the earth. You can see this man is now wearing a lab coat like that of a scientist. He's pouring things into different vials. He goes, "Ah, what took you so long?" As he seems to have grown 2 extra arms because he's pouring stuff so quickly.
Whoa, cool. Hey, you got any more of that extra harm juice?
He looks at you and goes, "Ah, you mean my octopus brain? Of course, I have a vial right here," as he holds out this vial of strange red and blue liquid. "One sip of it and you grow extra arms. The downside is when they wear off, they just fall off, and sometimes your actual arms fall off by accident."
Okay, I gotta remember to feed that to someone later. Yeah, I don't drink it. I just I put a cork in it.
Yeah.
Put it in my coat pocket.
And goes, "But now in my poisonalization corner, if you would follow me," as he walks over to a corner. It looks like it's, whatever someone would use to make poisons, whatever that kind of chamber would look like. There-
Flasks and all
yeah.
that jazz.
There's what looks like large fangs stapled to a headboard, and you see he squeezes them as liquid shoots out into vials. He goes, "Now, my poisonation isn't as powerfulization as it should be. Most things, when they take a dab of it, soon find that their insides and their outsides intermingle, if you know what I mean.
Quite familiar, yeah.
But I do have a handful of poisons readied that I would be happy to sell to you." As he points towards a array of poisons on the wall. They seem to be just different vials of things that could be applied of all different colors. There are 7 vials currently there. He goes, "The first 3 are what I call the lycanthropology. It's very effective in turning people into, well, what you might call a creature of the night. One strike of this and they get all the weaknesses of a lycanthrope, including the inability to be out in sunlight, the fear of running water, and the garlic makes them die."
You said lycanthrope?
He nods. "Lycanthropology. You are aware of
Don't
what
know enough to
lycanthropes are
refute
afraid
that.
of." He nods, goes, exactly. And over here, as he moves to the next three, here we have a finely tinctured poison. This is harvested from the gums of the Affligerin. Have you ever fought in Affligerin?
It could have happened, to be honest.
That sounds about right.
I didn't exactly ask for its name.
They are crafty creatures able to blend into the world and walk through walls and disappear.
And fly.
Horrifying things. I've never seen one fly, but if you have, I would take your word for it. But this poison is
Much more unique than the other guy.
This poison is very quick acting, very toxic to the bloodstream. One drop on a weapon is enough to cause the body to rot away, for armor to erode as if eaten by acid. Very, very effective. And this last bit, as he points to the last vial of which there is only one, it seems to be... It looks like, from whatever angle you look at it, it changes in what color it is, as if spanning every color of the rainbow. This one is my finest work, harvested from the blood of an angel having fallen from the skies. It is said to have truly terrifying effects, able to call down the very wrath of the heavens just by being applied. I tested it on my dear son not that long ago. Igor was never the same, as he points towards a chair in the corner of the room where there's looks like an automaton with human flesh that is screaming. Its eyes are open. It looks like someone has taped its eyes open as it's screaming, "No! I don't want this anymore! Please just kill me!" As it looks like his body is eating itself. The flesh and metal just eating away at itself and then regenerating somehow. Oh, he'll get over it, don't you worry.
Hey, super sorry to interrupt your flow, but I was talking to someone in the middle of that. So it came up. So I missed the last thing that he said.
All good.
The weird chair.
All good. He has a toxin made from the blood of angels that inflicts the fury of the heavens onto those inflicted with it. Basically, it does a lot of spirit damage to things affected.
And what was the weird thing? What did that poison do exactly?
Which one? The second one or the first one?
The second one.
The second one is a toxin that eats away at armor and or flesh. Basically, it lowers AC immediately and does a bunch of acid damage.
Okay.
And he just calls things weird names because he's crazy.
Why was the guy in the chair, and why is he getting eaten by the chair?
That is his son. His son, he tested these. He tested the angel blood toxin on, and it's causing his body to eat itself. But because of how he was made, he just regenerates.
Incredibly wild.
Incredibly torturous. And he looks at you and goes,
I'll
give you all of these for 30 pieces of gold."
Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but I will accept.
Bargain, don't mind if I do! As he takes a bite out of a bagel that he pulls out of his sleeve.
But, yeah, that's probably something. You probably know what you're talking about.
He nods.
I'm just gonna buy the poisons.
Sure! As you do, he will hand you these 7 vials. The first one inflicts basically it inflicts a vampirism-like curse onto a target, so they're weak to holy, get void healing, all that deal. Harmed by heal, and so on and so forth. The second one is a toxin that eats away at armor and or flesh, reducing AC by quite a lot. And the third one is, it's a one-time use, but it seems to be able to basically make a person's body eat itself. And out of character does a shit ton of spirit damage. I will have actual handouts for these, probably, for next session.
Cool. And you said 7 vials? So like
7 vials. 3 of the weird vampire thing, 3 of the toxin, and 1 of the angel blood.
Gotcha. Okay. What a steal. All right. Well, that was a good haul. I scooped the potions into my potion sack. As like some like inert like vials and ampules like drop out of the other side of my coat and just shatter on the ground. I just have too much stuff. So sorry about that.
He just nods. He goes, no, it is fine. I'll clean up the place. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, you have anything else to sell or?
He looks around as if deep in thought. Do I have anything else for sale today? Ah, yes! My scarecrows! As he reaches into his sleeve, and he pulls out 10 of these little scarecrow motherfuckers.
Whoa! So many. All right, how much? I've seen
looks-
them in action. You don't need to explain it.
He looks and goes, I love these things. They're like my children. I will let them go for 10 pieces of gold each. They are a
For the whole
one-time
batch,
use,
huh?
though.
I'm full of those. I'll take all 10.
Righty. As he pulls out a little Ziploc bag and drops them into it. Goodbye, my children.
I pull out my Tupperware and I put the Ziploc bag in it. All right. So you seem to be an incredibly intelligent person.
Thank you. I
Maybe
would
you could
agree.
help me out here.
Of course.
We've done some good business here. Could you take a look at this and just let me know what you think? Pull out my old black ooze bottles in the cooled briefcase that I got maybe like 10 sessions ago.
He looks at it. He goes, whoa.
Don't eat it.
No.
I fed it to something that did not turn out well.
I would never. He goes, what you have here is a sort of specimen found by an entity known only in the world as the Shadow Man. Where did you get this from?
Some kind of mummy city in the abyss.
That makes a lot of sense. And he looks at it and goes, I wish I knew more about it. I do know that the Shadow Man injects it into those he plans to make prisoners. Are you planning to become a prisoner anytime soon?
No.
Then perhaps don't inject yourself with it.
Oh, weird. I thought it had a bit of a lethal effect when it was injected. Maybe it's only for that certain creature.
He shrugs and
Okay,
goes,
well.
I don't really know how the Shadow Man runs his prison. The only thing I do know it is beyond the boundaries of life and death. That those who are kept are in a sort of state of continued existence in a place where existence should not be. Perhaps imbuing this into yourself gives you such a status. He looks at his eyes go wide. I must have it. Name your price.
Hold
Just
on.
one.
You telling me that if this thing is infused within you, you get stronger?
I don't know. I have to find out.
I'd like to do some more testing with it first, but I'll keep you in mind. I can't, there's a lot of vials I got here. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Of course. Do not forget me.
I will not,
And
I will not.
the weird floating
Mr.
heads. He goes, Seaton.
Seaton.
And the
Seaton
weird
the Cretan.
as the weird heads that still hang around him go, don't you. But yes.
Forget about me. I pat one of the heads on the head. Say, I will not.
The head looks at you, and with sobbing eyes, goes, "Jack, it's me, Garros. Please help me."
That's funny. Sounds like Garros. Does he look like Garros?
Oh, it looks like Garros completely, down to the last detail.
Whoa.
You see
That's
Seaton
crazy, man.
smacks the head. "Shut up, head!"
Certainly that's not the case. Anyway. Hey, thanks for the help, man. I'll
Of
do some more
course!
research on this ooze. I'll let you know. Next
When
time.
you find anything
Hey,
out, please do let me know.
Of course. I'm gonna go look at those Tyranno corpses now.
He nods, and he will let you exit.
So like I kind of like teleported into his basement. Is there like, do I just walk in the same direction?
Oh yeah, as you walk in the same direction, you appear back elsewhere.
All right, guys. I walk around with like a swagger in my step, like feeling like Mr. Moneybags. I'll take all of your Tyranno corpses.
He nods and begins packaging them up for you.
Here's 500 cash gold.
He takes the gold one piece at a time, puts it in his pocket. "Good doing business with you."
Mm-hmm. So how many was that again?
6?
6. Okay. This. All right. Now we're loaded, locked and loaded.
Enough to drop T-Rexes on everybody.
Yeah, everybody watch your step.
And
All right, cool. Well, pleasure doing business as always.
he nods and lets you leave.
All right, I head back to wherever the gang was going.
We never spoke about that.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wait, where are they?
That is the
Guys
question,
got
isn't
abducted
it?
by this potion guy before we could talk.
Yeah, we were just too into it, man. So sorry about that. We were in our own little campaign there.
But yes, before we cut to the next person, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Cool.
All right, I'll be taking over while he's away.
Alright, pick up where we left off.
Yeah, in the crystal with the
Yeah. I assemble a
Teleport drivers?
gun out of the linoleum in the
food.
in the crystal.
Oh, in the crystal. Okay, I thought you were going to say you assemble a gun from the Grubhub food.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
All right, yeah, you have 2 guns now.
Alright, I kill myself.
All right, you are reincarnated as a tortoise.
As a
Am I
Grubhub
inside the
delivery
crystal?
driver.
What's that?
As a Grubhub delivery
Yeah,
driver.
you get reincarnated as a delivery driver,
Oh no.
as a
You receive a
teenage
call.
delivery driver.
Oh no.
You get a call from someone
John
named
Pork.
Matthias.
Hi Matthias. How are you doing today?
I'm dying.
Oh no.
Must have been the last driver dropped off. Something poisoned.
I'm poisoned.
All right, so you get a call from this Matthias, and he gasps and says he is poisoned. What do you do?
And then I go, I hope Squiggly Miggly wins.
Wiggly Wiggly wins in action.
I have a Dr. Monster's appointment with Dr. Monster.
Dr. Monster.
All right.
Who's
I forgot about
Doctor
that fact,
Who's
boy.
Dr. Monster?
I'm never telling you.
I'm never telling you.
I'm never telling you. It's so wild.
Wait, you were gonna kill me? Do you not like me? Hold on a minute. Were you not gonna kill the boss and take over the company? No, I was gonna do that, but you didn't have to be so nasty about it.
You guys don't like me? No, we think you're horrible. Like a
We
demon.
think you're awful, a demon.
just the casualty of the casualness of that line. It cracks me up. No, we think you're terrible. Oh man. All right.
Why did you do all of that to me? I don't know. I'm sorry I did all of those things.
Sorry.
That one made me laugh really hard.
He like drops his accent and everything.
Where is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sorry I did all those things. Please help.
Please help me.
Dies. Oh man, there's no show doing it like them right now.
Or when he first forms and just like immediately beheads the Bigfoot and scurries off. Like,
The way Bigfoot walks in that show makes me.
Oh yeah, like you mean like the quick pitter patter when he grabs the paper clip?
This isn't a memory, by the way. I actually
I
died.
actually died.
I'm in hell.
Well, time to go back to hell. Ah! Great episode.
You're so awful. It's like you're not even trying. It's so fucked, by the way. He went through all that effort to get up to play games with them, but he's
Burnout
just
for the
shit-talking
burnout
whole
revenge.
time. It's like you're not even playing.
Yes, true.
That's shit, by the way.
I should beat
That's
the
me?
shit out of you, you little freak.
That's the.
I know that's your favorite character.
The freak.
Hey, you're being extremely loud.
What's his
Like
name? Doug?
like my volume. Yeah, that's what being loud is.
Which one
Is
that
it
one?
Doug? That guy was awesome. Great episode.
Yeah.
I like the homunculus.
When are we gonna be streamers for
Stop
on
fighting!
Kick?
You want to be kick streamers?
Yeah.
Neither of us are pedophiles. I don't think that'll work.
So true.
Damn, can't get into. Can't enter.
Sorry, man. I didn't get into the early access for that.
Don't meet the prereqs.
Yeah.
I forgot that the first day that platform aired, somebody got Dome on stream.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was day one.
Terrible platform. It's one of the worst, actually.
It's one of the worst people.
And that was really close for me to go into exactly that. I'm trying to
You
stop
were
doing
covering?
Trump. Yeah. I do it too
Covering
much.
Trump
Now I only do
impersonators.
Deku.
No.
And Alex really
No.
doesn't like when I do Deku.
I'm already cringy because I know the exact voice you keep doing.
Oh,
Oh, puppy.
puppy. Can you hear in the background just going, Jake?
You're on thin ice, buddy.
What did I come back
I
to
work for-
again?
I work 14 hours a day.
I work 14 hours a day.
14 hours a day.
Maybe if you weren't on pink.
Maybe.
But I can't get your fucking ass.
What the fuck
I
did I
love-
come back to?
Oh, sorry about that.
Quoting shot.
He's just talking.
I hate when you people talk. I'll be real. I'll be so real.
Don't
I'm
see
sorry,
The easiest man in the world right now.
I'm not even tired. I just hate when you people talk.
Oh,
Okay, my bad.
Hey, my
should I
bad.
say more things to upset you?
Yes.
All right.
Anyway.
Being Corbin Shadows.
Oh my god. Anyway, as Jack returns to the non-meeting ground that we all have figured out.
Yeah, who wants to go next?
Yes, who would like to go next? Would you like to cut to the Garros Tristan mess around, or should we go the other way?
I think it would be preferable for me if we did Matthias as soon as possible, because my brick stomach is not doing well, and because people are tied to me, I don't want to have them trapped in limbo.
Very fair. That's very fair.
In case I do need to go, which I think is probably possible. Come a bit.
No problem. No
So
problem.
I'd rather not have Hannah and Maya trapped because of me.
It would be funny though. Alrighty, as you head to Mr. Vampire Aaron Nacio's mansion, as you pull up, the three of you. It doesn't seem like there's much excitement going on. The servants are outside cleaning the windows of bloodstains. It looks like the place was attacked a little bit, but nothing that they couldn't handle, of course.
As Matthias will like find a servant and be like, "Hey, you!"
One of the servants looks towards you and goes, "Oh, great, you're back."
Yes, is Mr. Nacio around?
He nods, goes, "I'll get him right now. Give me just a moment."
Oh, take your time.
As the servant walks inside. Maybe about 30 seconds later, the doors open. The servant goes, "I've been told to invite you all in."
Yay.
Well, give us your best invitation. I'm just yanking your chain. You don't need to do that. I know you're in eternal. I know you're in eternal servitude already. It's okay. Matthias will go ahead in.
The servant just sobs a little bit. Just a tiny little bit of tearing up. As you all walk inside. Does not take long before you would find our host, who looks towards you, Matthias. He looks as if, rather than being dressed for a party, he seems to have a sword on his belt. And he's pacing with that sort of, I can't relax, I feel like I'm going to be attacked sort of pacing. Everything feels a little on edge.
You seem troubled, my friend.
He shakes it a little bit, goes, "Ah, Matthias, welcome back, welcome back. No trouble, just the city's been full of danger lately, and I'm a little unsure of where the attacks are coming from."
Fair enough. I mean, how did the, I suppose not really war, but kind of war go for you? I see the blood stains, the ones that are different from normal.
Yeah, I mean, it's still ongoing. It's weird. They keep appearing, like in broom closets, in the kitchen, in the bathroom when you're going to take a bath. It's very odd. They don't do anything. They just scream and mutter about blood for the blood god. I don't even know what the hell they're saying. And then they die. Half the time they kill themselves. I feel like I've made them mad.
Feels like that's some sort of ritualistic thing. Have you been cleaning up the blood and disposing of the bodies?
He nods, goes, "Me personally? No, of course not."
No, well, yeah, you know, the royal you.
He nods, goes, "No, the servants have been incinerating them."
Yeah, because that does seem like some sort of considered, like, kamikaze ritual thing.
It is very weird, isn't it? I was pretty sure the city wiped them all out, but I guess there's more than we had ever thought about.
I mean, we've not seen any. Have any of you spotted anything like that in a kitchen or bathroom recently? Looking to Bia and Damari, like, we've not seen anything like that since we got hit back.
No, I don't think we haven't. No, I don't. No, not really.
No, to be fair, I haven't been near many kitchens, but no.
He nods, goes, "Maybe they just don't like me." Very rude.
Did you do
of them.
something to piss them off?
He starts giggling. "Oh, I forgot you weren't in town."
Yeah, I've been gone. We've been gone for like 8 months or something like that. Was it like 8 or was it like 6?
It's like 4 or 5 months.
4, okay.
Maybe
well,
6, you
it would
know.
be funnier if it was 8.
It would be funnier.
We were gone for like 4 months, yeah.
He nods and goes, "Ah, that's why." No, so when they docked their ship, I was like, "Oh, we have visitors. I'm going to send a welcoming present." So I grabbed a barrel. I filled it with a bunch of bats that were set to explode. Now, it's not my fault that they went on a wooden ship that wasn't fireproof. It was really funny.
It does beg the question of why invaders would come on a flammable ship.
Exactly! And I mean, sure, you could say, "But Aaron, the bats, they didn't blow up with fire. They blew up with strange radioactive energy. But the ship still burned, so it's their fault."
Well, the exploding bats are just are a thing of yours, you know. It's just a way of-
Exactly.
Well, it's a shame. It's a shame that has earned you their eye. I don't know. Have I heard of anything that could be considered the blood god in such a ritualistic call for before like that, Dylan? Someone
You
going,
could
like,
make a
blood
lore
god that would be-
academia check.
Lore Academia, my favorite. Lore, Academia. I will apply my Brooch of Greater Inspiration. I might as well use its ability and get advantage on the roll as well.
Got you. Oh!
Wow!
Wow!
Holy
3 and a
shit.
1. That's, yeah. Not a hard roll. The only thing of similar note to this, you would recall reading about a Lord of Revelry on the Waning Isles. That's some sort of blood-crazed fanatic that very, like, self-sacrificial people follow. But that's about it.
Would they refer to him as, like, the blood god?
No,
Or is it, like, a
no.
different sort of fanaticism?
Different fanaticism, but it's the only thing that comes to mind.
Right. I've not really heard of a blood god before. I mean, there's that fellow on the Waning Isles with those folks that like him, the revelry kind. But not really anything for a blood god. You'd think we'd know something like that.
He shrugs. He goes, "Well, it's no matter. They keep coming. They keep dying. And it will continue ad infinitum. Is there anything I can help you with, though, my friend?"
No, I wanted to check in, of course, and see how you've been. I was only slightly concerned, considering the circumstances that we left in with the invasion. I was just checking bases to see that, the unlikely didn't happen, and I'm glad to see that it didn't.
Of course, of course.
But yes, unfortunately, it's not purely a pleasure trip. I am here because I do need to ask of you something. You see, me and my companions are on quite the daring quest to, well, by their words, save the world, as they say. Whatever that means. But we found ourselves in need of getting to the top of the Mountains of Madness rather quick. I was wondering, since you've been around the block many times, if you might know of such a way, or if you might know of such a way that might make travel in general a lot more convenient. It seems like we're having to go a lot of places. If we could find something that might be able to aid in our continued travels, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Like an airship.
No.
Like an airship. I don't know about if you have an airship or something like that.
Where are you looking to go? I'm not saying I have an airship, but I'm not saying I don't have one.
No, of course. Well, for now, I think top of the Mountains of Madness, right? To Theon, right?
Yeah, Mountains of Madness.
But we are shopping around for a more permanent aid as well. But as of this moment, the Mountains of Madness.
He nods. Goes, "To reach the Mountains of Madness. I do have a favor I could call in for you if you'd like. Won't be the nicest of airships, but it'll get you there probably far quicker than traveling on foot or by sea. When you say you need permanent help, please explain what you mean."
Well, it's just that we have been pulled and have to go several different places over and over again. And it seems like solving our biggest problem, which is our limited method of travel, would be a boon or an aid for us. Last time we tried to do it, we took a dip into the shadow plane, and I'm sure that you could know why that could have its problems. It's not something we want to make a habit of.
He nods. He goes, "So you're looking to borrow a ship for the longer point of time, you're saying?"
I mean, that's if it can be done, absolutely. If it can only be used for the one time, that's also fine.
He nods. He goes,
But we are looking for something in that vein.
No.
I think perhaps I don't want to speak for everybody. We'd be, in fact, willing to put a down payment or a rental or anything else sort of if it could solve a problem like that. I can only speak for myself. I'm sure my companions here can speak for themselves on that matter if they wish.
You don't have a lot of money, but I used to live in a merchant town. I could probably figure something out. But yeah, I could help. That'd probably be a good investment, to be honest.
I also have no money, but that hasn't stopped me from helping before.
And he nods and goes, "All right, how about this? Let me make a call to my associate, see if we could borrow the airship for a couple of months. As far as a down payment, don't worry about it. I know you're good for it, and after all, I know your parents. He looks at you, Matthias.
You certainly do. You certainly do.
He looks at you with this sort of longing. Oh, I know your parents well. Anyway!
And you know what they say, do good by me, it's doing good by them.
Of course. So, I will work extra hard
honestly,
to make sure.
Between you and me, not to change the subject, it seems as though perhaps things have been a little iffy between Ma and Pa recently. So a good word with me might, smooth some wheels, so to say.
Interesting, he says. Say no more, my friend. Say no more.
Well, thank you. I really do appreciate it. It's especially on such short notice. I know that calling in a favor from someone who is not for yourself is likely a bit of an inconvenience. So.
No, I understand, and while I never would dare say I have such lofty goals as protecting the world, I don't particularly care about the world, if I'm being completely truthful. But I understand the intent behind it, and it warms my old brittle heart to see the youngest of our kind still strive to make a name for themselves.
Well, you know how it is, going off on adventures and such like that.
I am aware. Though I will say, if you are headed to the top of the mountain, perhaps, if you have a moment, you could do a little trade for me, as it were.
You have business at the top of the mountain, perhaps?
No, but you'll be passing the city of Vistos for certainly to reach the top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And my half-sister is one of the, I guess you could call it a ruling class, sort of. She's kind of a bitch. Nobility is often that.
Right.
But I did miss her wedding, and if you could drop off a present for me, it would be greatly appreciated.
Well, I do have to ask, as I know how these family functions can go with our people. Is this one of those I drop by and leave something and she might take a toe, a finger, or even an arm or two simply because of the association? Is she pissed at you?
He stops, he's deep in thought. I don't think she's pissed. I think she's a little miffed because there's something about war brewing, and I said, I'm not going to war. What do you mean? I'm on vacation. And I hung up the magical sending device. But
well, fair enough.
I don't think she'd be too vengeful or anything like that. As far as I'm aware, she has a pretty good head on her shoulders.
Well, if we're in the area, which we should be, because like you said, we'll be passing over, I can absolutely drop something off.
And I would appreciate it. But yes, here, make yourselves comfortable. I will be back as soon as I figure out if my dear friend will loan us his ship.
Well, I do thank you for that.
He stands up, starts walking away a little bit, leaving you all as a servant comes up with 3 goblets of a thick red liquid. And goes, for the friends of the master.
Matthias will take a sip.
Fia just kind of stares at
Yes.
it.
What was that? Sorry.
Is it blood, Matthias?
Of course it is.
Yes, obviously.
Amara will kindly just dump her goblet into his goblet.
It's good, though. It's good blood.
Alright, drink up.
Fia's just gonna summon, also do the same, then just summon water for herself from the primordial plane of water.
What
Gotcha.
if the goblets are enchanted to turn water?
As the water fills the goblet, it turns into blood. You just fucking stole the words out of my mouth.
So is it actually?
Yeah!
He's
He's a vampire! What the fuck do you think?
With this guy way too long.
What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? He's a vampire!
Is this just?
No, classic vampire party trick.
So is this just like a wait? If you guys can do this, why do you guys need to drink other people's blood?
If you can use magic to create infinite food, why do people still hunt?
I mean, is this like, but like, not everyone can do magic. You said this is like a classic thing.
And also, not everyone can do this.
Oh.
Classic in like the, more fancy vampires can do it sort of way. But also,
Oh.
it's for the thrill of the hunt as well.
Ah.
Not for me personally. I'm, was never that type, but that's
Yeah.
my understanding at least.
Okay.
I personally prefer to have a consistent source of things like this, similar to this. But also, it's got to come from somewhere. Don't think too hard about where it's coming from when it appears in the goblet.
I just thought it turned it into water. I just thought
Well,
it turned water into blood. Is it like transmutation?
Better not to think about things like that.
Yeah. Hopefully Garros isn't getting assassinated as we speak.
Meanwhile, every time the goblets get filled and turned into blood, Garros takes like 2 points of damage as he bleeds randomly. Yeah, that'd be a shame if it happened a second time while we were here.
Yeah. I hope the baker's okay. Oh, gods.
Oh, yeah.
That's ooh.
Oh.
We're really gonna need to check on her.
Yeah.
I wonder if my father's still in the tree as well.
After this, hopefully. I mean, if we could get some sort of airship, that'd be a great boon for us.
Yeah, I've never seen one of those before.
I can't say I have either. I think my parents have ridden on one before, but that was on one of their expensive vacations while I was away.
Yeah. Do you think this guy might know about a betrayer?
Like in the celestial context?
I don't know if it was celestial. I don't know if that's celestial.
I mean, look, you're free to ask him. He's a good fellow.
I'm still a bit confused if the betrayer is someone a celestial or I don't think it is because it's dealing with elementals and stuff like that.
I'm sorry. As you say the word betrayal, I need a will save from everyone. Well, technically
everyone?
just the three of them, but I'm going to keep it in mind,
no.
and it might come up in Garros and Tristan's conversation.
Really
Jack,
funny.
Jack is in an interdimensional space, so he doesn't have to roll.
I can't.
That's my fuck. I've gotten so many sixes. What the fuck?
Garros, why did you... You guys don't have to roll right now, but anyway, thank you.
Well, it's for the future.
Sure, of course.
Nice future roll, Tristan.
Thank you.
Do you want to keep these rolls?
Do we have another hero point?
10:30. Yeah, the 10:30 one.
Oh, we're getting it now?
You had one.
That's 10:30.
10:30 EST, Robert.
Fucking don't. That's not real time.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yes, I should.
Maybe I should use my hero
Hero
point.
point. Not much better.
Dude.
Yeah, I think I will use mine.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. At least someone made it on our group.
Matthias, you were the only one not frozen. The water elemental appears as the rain pours once more. It looks at you, and you hear it speak in the language of the dead. Its voice is raspy, as if it's not used to talking. As it goes, "Child, twinned calamity, find the betrayer. Time outrunning." And then, almost as quickly as it appears, 2 seconds later, the rain is gone, it is gone, and time is resumed.
Whoa. What happened?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Nobody tied our shoes.
she actually talked to me and said, "Find their blank." Don't say it, because it seems like it's being caused by saying it. Time is running short.
Yeah. Oh, that makes it more worrying. I really wish she was a more obvious with who she's talking about.
I mean, you would all be able to tell. It doesn't seem to be. It's learning each time it comes out, but it's not like
What if we just
people
betrayal
level.
20 times in a row?
That wouldn't do anything. Don't be an asshat. You say betray 20 times in a row, Gul'dan appears.
You're a practical person. And he drains you.
Dylan,
You failed replicants are practical people. Anyway, yes.
can I make like a lore or any kind of check? Have I ever heard of anything in history or anything like that? Like what?
Lore betrayer.
Yeah, can I make a lore betrayer check?
There wouldn't be anything that you would know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, all of you would get the idea. It's trying to say there's a betrayer amongst you or something like that, and it just lacks the nuance.
Ah, so it's Tristan. Okay.
Okay.
How
Oh, wow.
dare.
I mean,
Definitely
Jack's
the most
right
suspicious.
there with the mask.
I don't think Jack would betray us unless there was someone more powerful than us.
I mean, his god. He loves his god a whole lot.
I think Jax would betray his god first. Honestly, he was
Oh.
already itching to do that with that one guy.
You're right. If he gets to one up a god, I think that would be a bigger
There's
motivation.
no proof of that. It's not on paper or anything. He my God wouldn't know that that was coming if it was, hypothetically.
All right, yeah, you're right, Tristan.
What the hell is this gif, Robert?
The Rock.
Yeah. Well,
That is
why?
a rock.
What does the rock have to do with anything?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's his confession, his signed confession. He's the-
Keep your secrets, Magic Man.
Yeah. Do you think everyone else got frozen when that happened too?
That'd be funny.
Yeah, that kind of would.
Well, we should put that on the list of things to quickly figure out.
Yeah, that list is slowly but surely becoming longer.
We'll go and head back to everybody and start discussing that right after we get the conclusion on this.
Yep. I imagine Fia like drinks out of the goblet, fucking forgets that it's not water,
Absentmindedly.
fucking spits it out. Like, God, I hate blood.
Fia, as you taste it, it does taste kind of sweet, like drinking pure sugar for some
No
reason.
way.
It still fucking spits it out.
Well, yeah, it's still blood. It's just flavored
Pure
blood.
sugar sucks.
It's flavored blood.
Is this like blood of a diabetic? What?
No, it's flavored.
Carbonated blood.
Do different people
They
have different flavors of blood?
Yes, but
Yes.
this one has a flavor packet in it.
Oh, okay.
What?
What?
Correct.
Don't let him say that to you.
What do you mean?
You're not there, guys. What the fuck up?
You're not there, dude.
Alright, I'm muting.
Chris is actually done for the night, I think. He's actually gonna be like, he's fucking, that pisses him off.
Don't let
Yeah,
him say
people's
that to
blood
you.
tastes differently.
I should smash you, you little fucking.
Okay, so who has the good blood? Like the blood you'd pay money for?
Me? Like who personally, or like who in like a racial sense, or like a creature sense?
Dealer's choice. However.
Because people wise, I don't like. There's no one stand out in my memory, and I've not tried any of your blood, so I can't say that.
I think
Actually,
you
wait.
tried- you
No,
tried my blood.
I do recall that. My apologies for that, Fia. It was a moment of weakness.
Was it? How'd my blood taste? Was it
Yeah,
like
how does
sappy?
his blood taste?
I am a tree person, kinda.
It was earthy. It had an earthy undertones.
Okay, so racially, what's the best blood?
Hmm.
Be very careful with your answer.
Yeah.
Very careful.
I'm sorry. That opened up a really. I'm sorry, Dylan. You're on stream. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said.
I'm not gonna say.
Open that up for-
I'm not gonna say like an actual
All good.
race, guys.
All
but
good.
still.
No,
I'm not gonna say like a Jamaican
Jake.
or something like
Hey, make sure to drop as many slurs as possible when you do.
that.
If you say it fast enough, Twitch won't notice.
How
Well,
many
I'm
people
part-
from Miku stream would just see that?
Well, I'm partial to spicier bloods. So usually like fiery, like sort of abyssal-born, you know, demon
Like-
folk or tiefling such, you know.
Huh?
Like Ignis.
Ignis too, yeah.
I miss Ignis.
Also,
Realizing now, just remembering Damar's a tiefling as Jake, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wait.
oh, huh? Hmm.
Don't worry though, Amari. It's it's not a thing or anything like that.
no, I know. I was more just curious about your culture.
No, I think people have it's a very differing opinions, different people about what
Okay.
blood is good and what isn't.
Okay, like wine. People have different wine.
And some don't even care at all. Like the vampires that live in like caves and like feral beasts, they don't care at all about that.
I see.
Wait, I love the beasts.
Yeah, whenever I accidentally get blood on my mouth, it's usually just a disgusting iron taste.
And I hate goblin blood, I'll tell you that much. It's not for me.
What's wrong with goblin blood? Like, I'm curious. What's wrong with goblin blood?
Sour.
Mm. I'll try not to think too hard about that. I
Yeah,
agree.
you'd
Goblins
be-
don't sound very appetizing.
You'd be shocked that some of the flavor breakdowns you can get with blood.
Huh. Well, thank you for taking the time to explain that.
No, of course. I mean, it's not exactly a secret. I mean, it probably is to some of my kind, but
Well, I don't want. I've said some insensitive things in the past before about your kind.
oh, have you?
Or-
I probably said something in like God, what's the word I'm looking for? Holy shit, my brain is actually frying in real time. I probably said something in protest to that at the moment because I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Right. Very, very interesting.
But yes, racial sensitivity was not our strongest point at certain points in this group.
We had more important things like, death that we were dealing with.
Evidently, yes.
Do you have to be careful when drinking people's blood, like if they have like a disease in their blood?
Ooh,
Or
that's
is
a
it
good
like
question.
biology just kind of like
No,
filter it out?
I don't know how to tell you that vampires don't usually get diseases.
That would be a crazy way to like if someone wanted to like do like make a disease that passes through blood, but only like vampires get hurt by.
Well, I'm sure there's some sort of clever vampire hunter out there that's invented some sort of concoction that will harm a vampire if they drink the blood inside of them. But I imagine it doesn't do very well for the person that's turned their blood into that.
Yeah.
Blood you can't drink at all, like it's celestial blood. Would that cause problems for you?
Never had it.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
don't worry. It looks like we're gonna get some celestials soon.
It's possible. I mean, seems like it could be on the docket.
Honestly, it's where it looks like we're headed.
No,
That
never had
and
it before, so I don't know.
Okay.
So how long is this?
Yeah,
Well,
I was
I'm
giving
sure
I was
he'll
giving
be
you guys a
back
chance.
anyway.
I was giving you guys a chance to talk. After a few moments, our dear host will return. He looks towards you all. excuse me, goes, "Aha! I have good news. My dear friend has agreed to loan you usage of the airship, though he does question if any of you know how to drive it."
Well, I'm sure we can figure it out. Either that or we can find a professional to help us.
Of course, of
In
course.
the air, not much traffic, right? Like you just.
One would hope.
You'd be surprised.
I guess I've never really been in the air a lot, so
But
I
yes,
guess we'll find out.
he says he will bring the ship around come morning tomorrow. That he has to send it through the realms, whatever the hell that means.
Is it like a extra planar ship? Can it like travel between planes?
I think so, but I've never been on it, so I don't want to speak falsifications.
No, of course. I mean, you've done a huge favor, really.
Of
This makes
course!
travel a lot easier.
Yeah. Who did you get? Who owns this ship?
He looks at you and goes, that is a question, isn't it?
Best not to ask those kind of things in
Okay.
these instances. Fia.
Yeah.
He looks at you, Fia, and goes, it's in some cases better left for actual introductions to happen, not for me to do them for you.
He said you said he'll be dropping it off the next.
Yes, you'll be meeting him,
Ultimately,
I'm certain.
We'll be meeting the
Excuse me.
the individual. We can thank him ourselves as well.
Exactly!
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
And he looks towards you, Fia, and goes, again, though, do be careful not everyone is as nice as me about things like that. They don't like being pressed on things, especially when doing favors. So
Yeah.
if my friend does not wish to tell you who he or she is, simply don't press them on the issue. Do you catch the drift of what I'm saying, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, it's nothing mean or anything of that nature, but just better safe than sorry. And then he looks towards you with eyes. Is there anything else I could help you with, though, my friend? In regards to
you've been
your
extraordinarily helpful.
worm expedition. Not expenditure.
No, I think that that's plenty that you've done for us. I mean, this worm thing should solve itself, basically, with the help we've gotten for this.
Well, good, and that is my hope. That is my hope. But if there is anything else, don't be afraid to ask.
Keep an eye out for those worms, by the way. They're tricky. They're very, very slippery.
No, I understand. I will do my best to keep an eye out. And you as well, keep an eye out on everything else going on.
Of course. Well, I will, I'll check back in with you then, once we have finished with this matter.
Of course, of course.
And, is there do you want me to send you, like, a missive, anything like that, once I've delivered, the package to your sister?
Oh, I'm sure I'll hear from her once it has been delivered. I'll make sure
Okay.
the crate is on the ship for you and ready to go. All you'll have to do is drop it off.
Any special instructions for the package that I should know about or anything like that?
Not that I could think of.
This isn't like a bomb or anything, right?
Why would I bomb my sister?
Also, another thing you generally don't ask when you're doing a favor.
He nods!
Sorry. I just.
No,
Well-
it's okay. You're learning. You're learning, Fia. It's all right.
And this one,
Yeah.
I'll say is fair. That's, you don't blow up family, Fia. I mean, you do.
No, I trapped my family in Korea.
It's so out of pocket.
That was kind of uncalled for, man.
He shrugs a little bit, goes, to be fair, you've kind of started it.
Yeah. That's like
You did ask questions. I mean, it was a little out of pocket, but you did ask questions. That's just it teaches you a lesson about what happened. You know, people fight back on stuff like that.
Nah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. It was a little mean.
No, it's alright. It's almost true.
But yes, you don't blow up family if you're going to, you know, have a murdering of your a family. You're going to do it in a bit more of a, you know,
Personal.
classy way.
Yes, you do it
Personal,
yourself.
Classy way. Yeah. Well, I'll make sure it gets to her. I'll pass your regards to her. And hopefully she doesn't have any sort of built-up rage for the mist ceremony. And hopefully there's no grand war thing going on over there that we get swept into. That would be unfortunate.
No, I think you'll be fine. But again,
There's been a lot of talks of wars.
oh, well, war is certainly brewing, but a time and place for everything, I like to say.
Well, is there anything else we could do to assist you since you've been so helpful to us?
He stops as if deep in thought. Honestly, not that I could think of. Doing this favor alone equals out to what I'm doing for you, I think, leaving us on, as they say, equal territory.
All right, well, fair enough. We have plenty of things to do. I'd love to stick around and chat more, but unfortunately, we have a very pressing matter that keeps literally stopping time to remind us. So we should probably take care of that before Garros gets assassinated again.
Nah. Or like a god of time gets angry at us.
Yeah, multitude of different things. I mean, be safe. Good luck with your issue with the exploding blood god followers.
He nods and goes, yes, yes, and do be careful.
I always am.
And as you all head out, as he...
Least careful person in the world.
I know, right? As you all have found a ship. Hopefully Fia doesn't ruin it. Fia.
I am the betrayer.
Fia is the betrayer.
Wait.
We knew that already, though. Garros
What if the betrayer's
and
Ignis?
Tristan. That'd be funny as fuck.
He already did betray us.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I shot him.
Garros and Tristan. My two
Yeah.
buddies. Are you both here?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
are you trying to find Mr. Handman, as you call him?
Didn't he tell us where to go? Or
I'll be honest, I don't remember. He might have.
I think he did.
yeah, I think he was like at a different tavern.
That might be true. I genuinely don't. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
It's okay. I'll do a society check. I'll just ask around about his general appearance.
Sure. As you ask around, no one seems to recognize the figure you're discussing.
Mm-hmm.
The more you ask, the more difficult it is to find anything. After about 20 or so minutes of asking around and questioning and walking around, you hear in your mind, asking questions of the wrong people brings information to those who need it not. I'm not sure what you wish to discuss, Mr. Garosian and Mr. Tristan. But if it is relevant to the worm that walks, you may find me. And he lists off the name of a very wealthy tavern. Tristan, you would know that the cover fee to get in is probably about like 50 gold per person.
That's a lot of money.
Garrus will start shambling over to that. I mean,
Shambling? What are you, a shambling mound?
Do you know what it is?
Tristan, you would know
Yes.
where it is, yes. It would be like probably over here-ish.
In the upper district area.
Yeah, the rich people area.
Would you like to lead the way, friend?
Alright. We'll start walking that way.
Okay.
Garrus will shamble behind him.
Stop saying shamble.
Why not?
As you make it to the tavern, the doorman goes, "Welcome. Be about 45 gold for each of you to get in. Drinks are buy one for the price of two.
Do we have to pay? He is a cop.
Let's just clear it, Garrus.
Garrus, it seems like that's a genuine question to him.
He nods. He goes, yes, even cops would have to pay.
Garrus looks at Tristan.
Alright. I'll give him 90 gold for both of us.
Alright.
He takes
Just-
takes the gold. Goes, enjoy the live band, the scenery, etc., etc., etc.
What kind of band's playing, Dylan?
I don't know.
Why'd you say it then?
I don't fucking know.
He goes like a little thing like do 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 do, ba ba, like that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
I just imagine the Star Wars Katana music.
No, nerd. Is it like packed in there? What's the vibes like inside?
Not particularly. It's probably early evening, so not packed. A lot of wealthy nobles sit around eating raw steaks as fancy people do.
Oh yeah. Are there a lot of halflings around?
No halflings.
Okay.
It is almost predominantly humans. There is a stage where a gnome sits playing the cello very badly.
Even though I am something of a musician, Tristan,
Do not play the horn.
I am not saying I'm going to play the horn. I am just saying that I have proclivity for music. You know, I think I'm just trying to, make conversation.
I just had to spend my hard-earned stolen gold to get us in here.
Oh, I mean, it is for the best. This guy will probably have great information and maybe help us kill the worm.
Then let's find him.
I'll look around for the little lad.
Fucking ants.
What?
I have ants on my desk. It's been a bitch to get rid of them.
God damn it. I'm gonna ask the barkeep if he's seen this guy.
The barkeep looks toward you and goes, ah, yes. His room is up top on the 4th floor. Second door on the right. You're not the first ones to come asking after him, so don't know what that whole deal is, but he sort of shrugs. Have
Thank
fun,
you.
I guess. Do you want a drink, or am I just here answering questions for free?
Yes. And then Garrus is gonna start walking towards the stairs.
I turn and follow.
I'm gonna go to the second door on the right, right? That's what he said?
Yes.
Yeah, my brain.
These tramps are not working.
What's up?
My ant tramps are not working.
You get ant
Should buy a
spray.
frog.
I have already sprayed for ants. I
It didn't do
can't
anything?
else. No.
Oof.
It's fine. Summer's only 3 full more months.
I know, right? Oh, God, I know, buddy. I know. But yes, as you walk in, You would see this strange figure sitting at a desk. He looks towards you, Garros, and goes, "Ah, it seems you've heard my message. Never quite sure if these things connect or not."
Yes, I don't really know how magic works, but I am sorry for being so late. We got trapped in the house for a little while.
It is quite all right. I understand what it is like to be an adventurer, and getting lost and stuck is not unheard of.
Are there seats for me?
He would motion, and you'd see there are seats you could take if you would like.
Yeah, I'll shamble into the chair.
Sure.
So you sought us out originally. What did you have to tell us?
He looks towards you. What have you discovered of the worm's origin, of where it is hiding?
We do not know where it is hiding, but we have implications that it is some sort of celestial being corrupted.
I'm referred to hiding as in hiding in the body of. Do you know
Oh.
who is its host?
It is a masked man who is very rude.
He opens his mouth. You travel with the worm, then?
No,
no.
different one.
Jack is actually pretty polite.
You know many strange masked men. All right. You found the host. Is that what you would agree to say?
Yes. Looks to Garros.
Yes, I mean, he hasn't, but I have.
He nods.
But we don't know where he is at the moment.
And you have acquired 2 of the 3 pieces, correct?
How do you know that?
I stay informed on what you all do.
Are you the one sending the water lady after us?
Water lady, what are you... He stares
Never
at you.
mind.
I'm sorry, I'm not... I don't watch you to see what you do day by day, if that's what you meant.
Do you know how people are hearing about us? That could be helpful in our travels.
Nods, he goes, you are movers and shakers of the world. All of those who care about the sanctity and continued existence of Arvlon, would do well to scry upon you here and there.
Do you think it would be important for us? Do you think we could get some like anti-scrying, like I don't know, keychains or something to protect us?
He
Because I don't really feel comfortable being watched all the time. I'll be honest.
nods, he goes, I mean, if it... No magic you'll find is going to be good enough to keep things that want to find you at bay. That's the only problem with what you're saying. I understand it's a little upsetting.
But yes, we have 2 of the relic pieces.
Good. You're making great progress. Why I wished to see and to speak with you. He smiles a little bit. As you get closer and closer to stopping the worm, you're getting closer to uncovering the secret of what it is. I wish to speak to you on 2 facets. One, I wish to avoid the mistakes that I, your predecessor, the first one to slay the creature, did, so that you might learn from my lessons and perhaps make decisions more informed.
That is a very respectable goal.
Second,
I would be happy to
go ahead.
hear you out.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No,
Second, and he looks first at Tristan, then at you. I wish to discuss a greater threat and something that I truly fear may come to pass.
Why would that be?
I'm sure you have heard the rumblings and rumor mongers that cite war is coming to Arvlon. I've heard through multiple entities, creatures neither alive nor dead that whisper with a sense of security that is in itself almost otherworldly. The war that encroaches Arvlon is merely a bystander in it, as the very forces of nature's fight. The realm far above, the home of the Celestials long thought lost, has been refound. The gateways are opening as the doors begin to spread. I fear for you mortal folk. I fear that what is coming may end it all for you. You say you were stranded in the hells, so you may have seen already the marching armies. They will crush your world in their vice, all as they seek to destroy each other.
Do you know all who's seeking to invade?
Do I know all of those invaders? No, for certainty I do not. But I know that as the heavens mobilize, so do the hells. And there cannot
Well,
be
as
one
long as-
without the other.
Well, no offense, sir, but we are pretty hyper-focused right now on the war. We do not have an army, and we have so far been very bad at organizing armies to our aid. We're kind of a small, focused unit. So, really, all we want to do is kill the worm and destroy the Inquisition.
Well, less of a scalpel and more like a hammer.
No, wait, you have it the complete opposite. We're more like a scalpel, less like a hammer.
More a hammer bust hitting the scalpel.
No, you see, we're good at targeting one thing at a time. Tristan, did you not pay attention to anything I just said?
Yeah, looking back at everything I've been a part of so far, we've been a hammer, not a scalpel.
Okay, Tristan.
But
Anyway.
he nods. No, your point is made. Now, the mistake that I made long ago. When the worm first was created, born by the Reverend Sylvan through foul rituals that are long since buried in an ancient world, I believed that mercy could be for everything and everyone. The worm's first host, the first thing it took, my younger brother. And in the moment of triumph, the worm's creatures destroyed, it lying on the floor, I gave in to the mercy in my heart. I sealed it. A prison woven from the blood of the 5 families, in hopes that it would keep at bay the creature. I believed that at some point my brother could be saved, that by doing this mercy it could be spared. I was wrong then, and these last 1,000 years I've seen my wrongness result. The way the creature slowly but surely shimmied its way free of the prison. A worm here, a worm there. One by one until it was free. Until it reformed and started doing it all again. What I warn you of, friends, is when the worm comes to you bearing the face of those you care about most, in the host of those who would harm you the most, do not make the same mistake as I did.
Show no mercy, you're saying.
Correct.
Well, the question is this: can we actually kill it?
You have the relics, do you not? The worm is not immortal. It is a divine being, celestial in nature, corrupt and broken, but it can die, of that we are certain.
No, more like the last time we saw it. Well, I wasn't there for that. Never mind. I wasn't there for that, so I don't know. I can't say anything.
Go ahead, it's fine. What are you going to say?
Oh, I was talking about when the last time they fought the conglomerate of worms. They were technically all different little consciousness brought together.
Yes. No, so technically, Cuss itself is the hive mind. Killing the hive mind would kill all of them.
Gotcha.
So technically fair. I see what you're saying. The man looks towards you, Garros, with a smile. I see you've pledged your oaths. Have all of your little merry band of men done similarly?
I would respect their privacy and let no. But wait, I feel like you know already?
He looks at you. Again, I don't know everything about what you do and don't do. It's just a question. You could say no. You don't have to answer it. But asking questions just kind of answers for you, Mr. Garros.
Yes. But what is the importance of this?
What do you mean?
I mean, why do you care? No offense.
He nods a little bit. This world, I hold a soft spot for it. In life, I could not do enough to keep it safe. Only so much could be done to keep at bay the terrors. Some were stopped, yes. Tharizdun defeated. The great evil sealed away, etc., etc. But these things, these seals, they never last. Always another generation of heroes must rise up, must stand to the occasion and do what we could not. You ask why I care, because I wish to see this world continue.
That is a very noble goal and very powerful words. I am sorry if I mistrusted you based off your appearance before with your many hands. It was a little frightening.
He smiles. The more you grow accustomed to the world, the more you'll see. Appearances are not everything. Back in the time where I was from, I guess you could call it, we did everything we could to defeat the evils of the world. Sometimes that meant making deals with horrendous beings. I fear that is the one lesson that even this last generations of heroes need to learn from.
What do you mean? Not to do that or to do that?
To not rely on deals. I don't know what you know of history of the world, Mr. Garros, but the last grand age of heroes, they took a gamble because they had no choice. Do I front them for it? No. Hell, they had the blessing of one of the six with them. But I know in my heart of hearts it was the wrong decision. And he sighs. Arvlon was meant to be a place of peace. A place where their talons could not reach. A place where they just couldn't get in. The dragons who it was entrusted to, the giants before them, they promised to safeguard this world. But now its protectors are gone, and all that's left. Fragments of heroes, adventurers and explorers much like yourselves, some granted powers, others without. You forces so few are all that stand between. And as he stops, I need a fortitude save from Garros and Tristan, please. As you hear that same strange wail of death. Good rolls all around. Are you keeping these rolls?
Yeah, and and Garros and Tristan high five when they do.
Yeah.
Both of you make a success. Garros, it's a crit success, so nothing changes. Tristan, your doomed condition goes up by 1.
Damn it.
Is Garros doomed at all? Damn it. Sad for Garros. As the wail of the Atropol rings out far from here, far atop the mountaintops, but reaching you still. And the man looks towards you. Just another example of the evil that is plaguing this world. Of the darkness that takes to root in the very core of what this world is.
You know what's doing that?
He nods. If I told you, giving a name to a creature would do you no good.
Had you at least describe it?
It is the child of a god. Of what god I could only guess at. But its wail causes certain death to those who hear it.
Speaking of ancient evil, rooting out evils.
He nods.
We have been gone for a while, and we have not heard word from them in our arch nemesis in such a long time. But has the Inquisition been active since our absence?
He nods. The Inquisition marches onto the city of Iori. An army poised and ready to rend the mages till nothing is left. Their assault on Madrinose worked perfectly, a meteorite striking, annihilating the town and removing every essence of it. The Inquisitors are joined by something strange, something fey in nature. A creature dressed all in white that speaks with a voice unlike anything heard before. When the creature speaks, those around are forced to listen. I don't know what it is, but to join with the Inquisition, it is certainly no force of good. It goes by the moniker the King in White. And as the figure says this, he makes an illusionary image that looks like this. I posted the token, but
Ooh.
I'll post the full image. There you go. And as you see this figure, Garros, can I get a will save with disadvantage?
Brother. Kai. What if I do this? So can I just roll normal?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
That's okay.
With H20. So you see this figure. You are filled with rage immeasurable. A fury that fills your mind. This figure cloaked in this brilliant white. You're not sure why. You're not sure how. But your earliest memory, the first thing that you could recall, deep within that mountain of darkness where you lived, where there was never light, was a figure dressed in a gown of white, who spoke with your master a single time. The figure in white then strode towards you, placed a hand onto your shoulder, and said a series of words. Grow strong, Garros. Grow strong and become my other half. You never saw the figure again. Even in your dreams, never showing up. It is only seeing this here and now, like a memory buried deep, rising to the surface. The King in White. You know this figure. You could feel a pull towards it, as if you are two halves of the same coin. That without one another, they can never be whole.
It is only more reasons for me to destroy them all.
The Inquisition. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Luckily, once we squash this worm, the Inquisition will be easy pickings. And I would like to see them all felled underneath my blade.
To strike down the Inquisition. To remove them from this world. A lofty goal, little Garros. And the man climbs to his feet from the desk. Looks towards both of you. Strange things brew within this world. Of the 6 coffins, 4 have been opened. 2 remain lost somewhere within this world. In your travels, as you go to find the worm, I would ask of you that if you find either of these 2 lost and hidden away, wherever they might be, I would fall to a knee and beg of thee to open them. Never before have I thought the world needed us. When Tharizdun awoke for the 2nd time, we were not pulled, we did not hear the call. The heroes were well equipped to deal with it, or so claimed the powers that be. But something is coming to shake this world. And in my dreams I see it. In my dreams I hear it. And in my dreams it tears me apart till not a thing remains. So find them if you can, hero of ages, and open the coffins before it is too late. And the man walks towards the window, gazing down at the city. And you're pretty sure you could hear tears crash to the ground.
Silently, Garrus will stand up and kind of half bow to the guy on his back, and then like kind of like poke Tristan in the shoulder to get up to.
Yeah, Tristan will rise and walk out.
We promise to do our best. Thank you, friend. And then Garrus will quietly close the door behind him.
Alrighty. And as you all rejoin and connect with one another, I assume meeting somewhere? I don't know. Where would you guys like to meet?
We could just go to Garrus'
The
home.
star. Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, Garrus'
star?
home makes
What?
sense. Yeah, there's a little star over here.
Oh my god. There's one over here, too.
Whoa!
And over here.
Correct.
What are you doing, Garros?
Bro,
You can't just say
You
the
don't wanna go
star.
back to the pit?
I'm meeting up with Ignis. and
Garros
his
wants
brother.
to go back to the pit. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Girls love to the pit. Let's go. Yeah, there he goes.
Garros and Tristan, as the two of you are walking back, you see a figure. A figure you have not seen from... Why are you growing gigantic?
Because I saw a figure.
You see a figure you have not seen for many days, weeks, months, perhaps.
Years.
No.
What?
Mm-hmm.
As you move by the pit, returning to your home, Delongo Dugong. He waves to you from atop a building, Garros. As you hear his voice as if he is right next to you. I am so proud of you, my friend, following in footsteps like no other. I've left you a present upon your bed. Please do enjoy it, and when you read of it, think of me, Delongo Dugong. As he leaps into the air, does what looks like a pirouette, and dives into the earth as if swimming through it, and is gone.
Garrus under his breath goes, I love you, Delongo Dugong.
I'm genuinely so fucking glad I was able to survive long enough to see him.
See the return of Delongo Dugong!
That makes me being able to deal with this as long as I have worth it.
Dude, that should be Garrus' stand. Alright, we're all meeting up at the town.
As you meet up at the tavern, yes. At the Garros home. That's what the map is called, it's Garros' home.
Yeah, Garrus. How about you guys live there? Aren't I such a good friend?
Farron, no one lives here!
My buddy, pal!
Delete him now.
You leave Rhode Island alone.
I forgot the guy from Rhode Island was
I
here.
forgot the guy from Rhode Island is here too!
It's a little fucked up that
Got
Rhode
Fia
Island
made
is
a
canon.
forest in here.
Yeah, it is. Rhode Island is forever canon.
As you walk in, Garros, the baker walks up to you. She looks like she's just getting home from work. She's very tired.
Job. That's great.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Jerk off. She is carrying a large tray of what looks like pastries. As she looks, she goes, Garros? By the gods, you don't look like you've aged a day.
Well, yeah, I mean that I was not gone for too long.
You know you were gone for months, right?
Well, yeah, but I was in hell, you know.
Like, you know.
He actually died, and we had to get
You
him out
said
of
it,
there.
not me, buddy. And she goes, well, I'm very glad to see that you've made it back. I hope you don't mind.
You survived.
Survive what? The friend... And she stops.
Hmm?
Did you think I was going to be dead?
No, there was an invasion, you know. Stop, Chris.
Stop.
You know.
Stop.
It's infecting him.
It's bad. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
There was an invasion. Did you not see all these ships coming in with the
No,
angry men
I
on them?
did. I don't know. They didn't. She stops. She goes, whatever. It's in the past. I'm very glad that you made it out alive, sir. And
I'm happy to.
there was a visitor here. I hope you don't mind. I let him in. He was some sort of weird, like a man but a fish. He wore wizard robes. Very
Is
kind.
anyone else in the party here?
That guy's real?
Oh yeah, everybody would be here. He was very kind. He said he was leaving a gift for the return of the great Garros.
Oh.
This was about
Thank
maybe...
you. That is my friend Long.
It was about 12 hours ago. That's why I brought these
My friend-
pastries home.
Dulongagong.
No, that's not. That guy's not real, right? I thought he was fake.
He's my friend.
I thought that was a figment of Garrus's imagination.
Wait. Dylan,
Yes.
can... Oh. Oops, wrong. Can I try to turn into Dulongagong?
Delongo Dugong.
Dugong.
Too long.
Say his name correctly.
Dulongo
Delongo
Say it 3
Dugong.
times and see what happens.
Delongo Dugong. You gonna turn into him?
Yeah, just to prove that he's real.
Unless he crit succeeds. He does not. He has a plus 30. Poor guy. No, yeah, you can turn into him if you want. I don't care. You see Garrus turn into a fish man.
He looks like this.
Do any of us recognize him?
No, we've never seen.
No! You've never seen anything like this! The fuck?
What? No,
I had to ask.
that's not a thing that exists.
This is my friend.
He keeps saying that he sees him. He said he saw him in the pit and that he descended underground with rocket boots.
Yes.
Garrus, are you able to conjure up images from your mind?
No, only of people I've seen.
I don't know how to respond to this.
What do you mean? You see me do this all the time.
Is it only with people, or if you see like an illusionary thing, can you turn into that?
I don't know. Anyway, thank you, miss. I I hope your stay has been nice. Uh I hope everyone's being nice to you. I don't
Yeah, I
know how
hope-
long we're not going to be staying in the city for much longer. I don't know when we're going to be back.
We've got at least one more day here, by the way.
Yeah, ships tomorrow.
We got an airship.
She
What?
she looks towards you. You've got an airship.
Oh, yeah. You happen to know how to drive one, by the way.
I can't say that I know how to drive an airship.
Well, we're at square one still.
Hold up.
But
Dylan, is the
yes.
guy who's from
Rhode Island.
here?
Yeah, he'd be asleep on a couch.
I'm gonna
like
walk up. I'm gonna.
It's like Theo was forbidden from saying. It's like Maya was forbidden from saying Rhode Island. It's the
Psychic
guy
damage.
from. It's like it's really painful for her to say it. It's like
Yeah.
she's like, is he from?
like a fucking mental block.
Farron, no one is asleep on the couch.
She's gonna wake him up.
Did you wake up? He pulls his gun out. Ah! Ah!
He doesn't have a gun. I have his gun.
It's been 6 months.
He got a
No, I
new
have a
one.
gun in my shadow. He doesn't have a gun.
He got
Yeah,
a new one.
Are you saying he can't go get a gun?
I was
Do you
thought so.
do you think he hasn't worked for these last couple of months?
No.
Do you think he's a fucking bum?
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
You
There's
think
no
he
one from Rhode Island that's a bum. I
You-
can promise you that.
You think he lives in some sort of metal box with ants? Love you, Robin. I'm sorry. That was mean. What?
Just lashing out.
Too far, dude.
Just lashing out.
I'll never bring up the ants again. I'm sorry.
Another gun he bought. He saved up to buy another gun.
He saved up.
Where's he been working on?
He probably got into an argument with the baker because he spent all the money on a gun.
Hey,
It's a gun. Let's do bullets.
the baker, are you gonna like pay rent or like move?
Does anyone remember the baker's name?
No.
That's what I thought, because I don't either.
I
Farrell.
hope Garros does.
No, it's the baker.
You?
Farrell.
She doesn't have a name. She has a title. She's like the doctor.
Farrell the
Yeah.
baker.
But yeah, Theo wakes up the
You wake up Farron, no one.
Yeah.
He pulls
You know how to-
waving his gun about. Oh, it's you! Aren't you supposed to be tiny?
Not anymore. Do you know how to drive a ship?
Do I know how to drive a ship? No? What do I look like? A
Oh.
captain?
Oh. That's how you... Okay.
As he wakes up, he
Go back
looks
to
and he goes,
sleep.
Oh, Garrus! I apologize for staying here for free these last couple of months. I hope this will account for my staying. As he pulls out a large purse of gold and holds it out to you.
Oh, no need. I stay here for free anyway.
No, but it would not be fair for me to not pay you. Please.
No, I mean, you could just leave.
Leave?
I
But
mean, if you feel like so strongly.
I thought we were friends, he says, looking a little upset.
You can all go stay in the castle. I'll put a good word in for you.
I've been working for the king for the last 4 months.
What have you been doing for the king?
Are
Mostly...
you a cop too?
What?
Are you a cop too?
I am not a cop. No, I've been training soldiers in the ways of battle. It seems a lot of my experience from back home comes in handy here.
You can fight?
He nods, he goes, Of course I can. I've gotten pretty good with the broadsword.
Oh. Oh, you're like a fight. Okay.
I mean,
I thought you used a gun.
he nods, he pulls out his gun. It's very
You want to come
difficult
with
to get
us?
bullets.
Do you want to come with us to the Mountains of Madness?
That sounds horrifying. What's a mountain of madness? Why would anyone go there by choice?
It's similar to Rhode Island in some ways. And
Oh,
Most people don't
wait,
go there by choice,
wait.
honestly.
If it's similar to my home, maybe I
yes,
have
in
to
fact,
go.
I believe if it's the
No,
mountains
don't listen to him.
The Mountains of Madness is a place of many doors. Perhaps one of them could lead you back to Rhode Island.
He looks up.
Not even a lie.
His eyes wide.
Matthias doesn't know that even. He's just saying it.
Would
It's also extremely dangerous.
I be welcome to join you, Mr. Garros?
I am not the leader of this party. It is a group decision. We are many tentacles of one octopus.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
some-
I've eaten an octopus once. It
Really?
was very delicious.
You really screwed the octopus analogy there by not being on board with it in that moment that it got said.
Yeah,
I
we need
I
to,
refuse.
We need to
have real-
talk more about sort of team building exercises.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're not really Juven with the hive mind here, man.
As an official of the government, I would hope that you'd know how to do that better, but well, we'll figure it out.
I'm the only one among us who works for said government.
Yeah, that's why you should know how to do team building better than others. And yet here
You
we
do
are,
know I work alone a lot, right?
and we can tell.
Yeah.
Garrus is gonna sneak off and look for his present from too long ago.
Just gonna walk away in the middle of us.
Delongo Dugong.
He does that. I need to go. I'm
No
dying.
problem, buddy. Get some rest. Feel
Let's see
better.
you
About
guys
to wrap
later.
up anyway. No worries.
Just have a good night.
Garros, as you head, you would see a large, wrapped-up book lying on your bed.
Oh, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, as you unravel it, it reads, "Faith and How to Find It. A retelling of the philosophical discussion of the gods of Arvlon and those who came before them. It is a hefty 1,200-page tome.
Oh my god. He loves me.
Aww.
Garrus walks back over here with a giant ass book. He goes, I am so happy right now. Wait, who's it written by?
As
Me.
you look for an author, it seems to be authored by a surname that you would recognize. It reads Belavaz. A. Belavaz. There is nothing for the A. It's not listed as to who it is.
Damn. I was hoping it was written by him himself, but that's okay.
Funny. Funny you say that. Funny you say that. For reasons that I cannot say.
Well, I know I'm reading for the next 7 years.
Yeah, that's nice. So you're fishman guy that.
I wish we all had fishmen friends.
Uh-huh. Oh, I need to go check on my father! Oh shit. She says she's gonna go walk over to the trees over here.
What? Wait, what?
And she's gonna like tap on this tree, open it up, and see what her father's doing.
He's a tree.
Still in there?
Yeah.
Ah. Is he moving?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, dude. Hey, maybe dad.
He just looks at you and doesn't say anything.
Alrighty, back in the tree you go, she says, closes the tree.
Rude.
Being in the tree.
I don't want to be a tree.
Oh man.
Does anyone here know how to fly a ship?
Hey, Dylan, do I know?
You would not.
Can we have Jack roll a D100 to see if you know?
Yeah, roll a D100, see if you know how to.
Alright, check this out. Let's see if I know. 32.
I was really hoping for a 1.
Yeah.
Jack, you have no idea how to drive an airship. I'm sorry.
Yeah, guys, I could probably do it.
Sounds good to me.
What skill would it be to drive an airship?
Would it be like vehicles?
Airship lore. I don't know.
Airship lore? Oh, sweet.
But as you all debrief each other on what's gone on, after not super long, there comes a knocking at the door.
Oh,
Why are you a master in airship lore? Do you know what? You deserve that. You deserve that, buddy. Deserve that. Fuck you.
but Dylan, question.
Yes.
So the betrayer that the lady's talking about is the betrayer between all. Is someone us, between us?
Who knows?
Well, okay. I thought that's what you said.
Someone you all know is what I meant, not one of the party.
Okay.
Or maybe one of the players.
No.
Could be.
Oh, everyone also remember, watch out for the betrayer. So that person's still there. It's someone we know. And we, I guess, need to learn fast.
Garrus looks at Jack for a little bit.
Jack eyes everybody suspiciously.
If anybody's the betrayer, can they just come out and say it?
The knocking
No,
at the
I'm
door
gonna-
grows louder. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay,
Okay, look.
I guess I'll answer my own fucking door.
If it's for the benefit of Arvalon, I will betray all of you. Just throw that out there.
Yeah, Tristan, we know.
See, I'm being honest, okay? I'm just trying to help.
Tristan. based, Tristan. Garrus, you move to open the door?
Yeah.
As you do, you see a woman standing on the other side of it. The woman looks something like this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I am Garbos. As you open the door,
Hello.
she looks towards you. Looks you up and down. Ah, you must be Mr. What was it? Garbos?
What can I do for you today? Why were you banging on my door?
I was told this is where Matthias and his weird friends are staying. I don't know who Matthias is either, but I hear he and his friends are in need of an airship. If that's not you, I'll just be on my way.
No, I believe that is us. Would you like to come in, or do you want to just stand there?
I'm pretty comfortable standing here.
Okay. So what do you need, friend?
She looks at you and goes, well, I don't need anything. I was just under the assumption that Matthias and his friends need something. Am I wrong, or...?
No, you are incorrect.
I am
You are
incorrect?
correct. No, you are incorrect. You are right. What? So are you like handing the keys, or
Do you know how to fly an airship?
no?
Then I guess one of you is going to have to come do lessons and learn how to fly the airship. And then, yes, I will be passing on the keys. I don't care which of you, but one of you is going to have to come learn, and hopefully quickly.
What would you say is most needed when driving an airship?
That's a weird question.
Yeah, like, you know,
What skills?
what attributes?
Vehicle skills, she says.
I feel like this is a Jack task.
Like, do you need to be smart? Do you need to be wise? Dexterous?
What?
Charismatic?
I feel like you're trying to cheese an answer out of me.
Yes, I am.
I'm not going to answer!
I'll take the lessons.
I want to learn.
Wait, why don't we all just learn?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go talk to my friend the Belle of Oz.
Oh,
So
no, that's fine.
You guys can all go, and I'll just. I don't know. I'll be the responsible one.
How about
Everyone
this?
else can live on the
Whoever
airship.
wants to learn to fly the airship, be outside in, I don't know, 10 minutes. Y'all are exhausting. I hate dealing with the living as you just see her walk off. And out of the party, who wants to go learn how to fly an airship?
I do.
I mean, I'm already a master
Amari.
in airship lore.
Yeah, he already knows how to.
I think everyone but Garros.
Yeah.
I don't know if Fia's gonna learn how to fly the airship.
Amari looks concernedly excited, like a 15-year-old who's about to drive a car. Like, not to be trusted.
Alrighty. But as some of you decide to go, and Garros, you're heading to Valtrus's cabin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Fia's coming with me, right?
Yeah, he'll come with you.
Alrighty.
The responsibles.
As Fia and Garros split, as the other four go to learn to fly an airship, that is where we are going to call our session for today, folks. As we will pick up next time with airship lessons, as well as information on who this Maeve person is, where they are, and what connection they have to the worm. But for now, this is where
Beautiful
we rest.
session.
Dun, dun, dun. Yes, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
It's still okay. I was wondering if still.
Dylan was just dying.
Yeah, you were dying there, man.
My internet just like crapped out super hard right there. Holy hell.
Yeah.
It's still doing it. What the fuck?
Good for the most part.
But yes, that is where we're going to call it for today.
That was unfortunate.
And we will pick up next time with what happens next. Dun dun dun.
I can't believe Tristan's gonna betray the party.
Level 12?
You're
Yeah,
surprised
level
by
one.
this?
No, obviously